Early. Yo, what's going on? Welcome to Long Cat Horns. Horns and Long Cat G-Max raid day. Usually they don't come in this early. I guess we'll do this one and then try those if they're open. I didn't check, but sweet. Ashley, thank you for the 5. Good to see you. Says it's going to be a good day. Get some shinies. I hope so. It's a pretty cool looking shiny. I mean, I don't know if I'll be really using the Long Cat. We do have Mr. Nadernauts with us today. What's up, Oscar? Gojo as well. Show some love for Ashley, though, with the crispy 5er. These always take forever to spawn in usually, but it came in like right on time today. I think I was actually late by a second. So yeah, hop on in if you guys want to snipe this one. I will send some invites to people that are lower level that can't snipe yet. And I haven't really done any of these remote yet, so we'll see how tough they are. Of course, G-Max Machamp going to be your best option to fight these, I would think. Garlic says hi, Nate. Saturo says what's up. Keeney says hi. G-String. Nick says hi, Nadernauts. What's up, Channy? Get a shiny this time? Nice. Yeah, I don't know how many players we'll need. I mean, we'll see. I am using pretty good stuff. I'm assuming that most people are going to be using the proper types. Yeah, again, fighting is going to be your best friend. If you're not using fighting, you're going to have probably a bad time. Holy, with traffic today. I've heard like 5 burnouts so far and like a bunch of horns. That's just this city. It's always just terrible traffic. Toast is back. What's up, man? We got 13 of us. We should be good. I'll keep sending invites, but I assume that would be enough. Every now and then they make them tanky though. Remember Butterfree raid day? It was like ridiculously tanky. Like Zard is easier to bring down than that. Remote raid and get a shiny 94. Nice. Freaking Shundo for Bailoop. No way. A Shundo kitty cat? Geek Frog Max. What's up, man? 10 people at least is recommended. Okay. All right.
It's like Eevee, right? They made Eevee way too tanky for no reason.
Yeah. Well, I just swallowed my gum by accident. I went to spit it out, and it's in there for good now. I think they say that you digest gum every like 8 to 12 years, so I will see that when I'm a much older man. Hey, what's up, Kay? Got Dag in the house too. Kristen, good to see ya. Curzon Derulo's here. 18 of us. Where am I playing? I'm in Canada. Which is, surprisingly, you won't even believe this, but it's +1 today. Yeah, not in the -10, so we got a summer day. We pretty much have our shirts off here getting a suntan. I'm just kidding. There's no snow. There's no sun. 21 people. Dang. Wonder what the catch sequence is. What do you mean? Hey, Columbus, I'm glad to hear that, man. Thanks for being here. Went on a walk. Yeah, Garlic went on a walk today for some birds. Kristen +1, I know. It's supposed to snow, like, the day I travel, though, which is interesting, but look at this thing. Is this just a weird design? Why they gotta make him be a long cat? Why not, like, a buff cat? I don't know. I kind of like it. Got a shiny dog. What's the shiny dog? Zacian? All right, let's switch over. Let's see how much we do on 1 max. It didn't pop a mushroom or anything. Pigeon says... Yeah, Pigeon says... yeah, I was going to say, when you catch it, I'm pretty sure it's like in the 400s for CP, because he's just a baby boy. Oh, we're destroying this. Yeah, we can, I guess, probably count on doing these kind of quick. What's up, Snom? Adam says, how you doing? My first ever shiny Giratina from the Go Pass. Nice, dude. Tina's a nice shiny. I think I might like the origin form a little bit better, but I mean, they both share the same blue and stuff. That as a Shadow Shiny, whenever that comes out, is going to be sick. They should have dropped that. Instead of Gigas this month, it should have been that. But I digress, I guess. YouTube and Pokemon are both glitching. That's nice. You gotta love that. I mean, thankfully I haven't had any YouTube hiccups, but I mean, Pokemon GO, you're expecting to log into glitches. I mean, I don't know if I'd even like the game if it worked properly. Probably not. Shanny, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're all good. Hopefully nothing too serious. That's never a good sign, though. I don't think it's very fun going there. But yeah, if we end up doing them fast, there's a bunch down that way, so we could go over there, I suppose.
We'll make it work.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think if we're smarter to go that way or up here. Maybe up here, they're closer. We kind of got to stand in... Actually, no, if we stand like where the bank is up here, we could probably hit both those, I think. Assuming that they open one. I'm going to try to restart your phone. Yeah, that'll probably be best case scenario. I don't even know what that is, Seb. He's a what? Mixed with cheese strings? I'm kind of hungry. Yeah, I've heard cheese string a lot with this thing. Garlic got the shiny last night. It looks pretty nice. I will give it that. Would have been kind of cool if these ones could evolve. Like if you got a Pikachu G-Max, if it could be Raichu, this could be Persian. Because I don't see this being overly useful. It's a normal type attacker. So you already have Snorlax, but normal doesn't hit anything for super effective. So he's kind of just a Dex entry, shiny flex. And if I ever do get a Shundo of a G-Max, it's probably going to be this cat here. I would assume.
Oh, you'll take it.
It would have been cool if they would have given us something new for the game. Like, whenever Orbeetle comes, I assume that's going to be, like, drop as a G-Max type deal.
Probably.
There's a couple other ones like that, too, right? That I can't put my finger on right now. But there's a few other Pokemon we don't have yet that are going to be that. What's up, Josh? Yeah, we smoked this. I don't know how tough these are usually to beat, but, like, that wasn't even close. I didn't lose anything at all. I guess we can move on, but make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. We started off yesterday with a shiny dog in the first raid on Love Disc Raid Day yesterday, whatever that was. Look at the cat. He's like, oh, frick. I got fricked. Dalton, good to see you, man. As the loud trucks are passing me here. Holy friendship. Yeah, you can have so many friends in these raids. You can really rack up friendship. Like, look at that. That's 4 pages of friendship. 5. Well, 4 and a quarter, I guess. We're not going to leave them on here. I probably could have brought a Zapdos or something to drop. Orbeetle is one. Yeah, that'll be a cool one. And come on. Oh, dude, the first one's shiny. Let's freaking go. The 413. I have no idea if that's good or bad. But, man, these raid days, first one shiny. Again. All right, stream's done. Have a good one. What'd you get, Nate? He got nothing. Wow. Marissa, what's up? Also, huge thank you to Marissa for grabbing the ticket for today's event. But that is a great way to start. Meowth has been caught into the shiny decks, or the G-Max decks, or whatever decks that is. That's a lot of decks saying. And, ooh, yeah, he's a medium stinker, you know? He kind of smells like Axe body spray. Not good, not bad. So we'll take him. Also, we have the nice snowy weather boost. And my boy Totodile's here to hang out. Yeah, nice that they're both open, though. Sweet. Let's keep that up. What are the shiny rates, do we think? Everyone always debates this. Would we say they're 1 in 10? 1 in 20? 1 in 64? Like, what do you think? I don't know. I don't know what I want to say these are. What I started the stream, dude, 4. I did the same thing yesterday. I had a shiny Furfur on the first one yesterday. 1 in 10? 1 in 20. See, there we go. We already have a debate going on between those. I don't know what I think it is. Like, I honestly have no idea. I'm going to spam out some more invites, too, mainly to people that can't snipe yet. If you guys can snipe, feel free to hop on in, because we're going to have, like, a gazillion people in these. Ashley with the 2 says, congrats on the shiny. Can you stay until I get one? Says Ashley. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not ending the stream. That would be diabolical. Get a shiny and then be like, all right, bye. No, we're going to go pretty decently diving in on these cats today. But yeah, hopefully you're feeling better, Marissa. Glad to hear it's not anything that's too bad, especially with the festivities coming up. Did your sister get on? I'm not sure if she's in here or not. Yeah, she's in the battle. She is in here indeed. What's up, Gabby? 13, 16, noise. Looking good. I like how as we're lobbying up, we're all just chilling, and there's just a cat waving around in the background. He looks like those wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube men. That's crazy hard to say. He looks like one of those when you go to a car dealership and there's just that thing going wild. That's kind of how Meowth looks to me, only he's a little bit more tame. Those things are usually just flapping in the wind. 19 again. I guess that's kind of how these raid days start off, right? Everyone's interested, and then suddenly nobody's interested. Family Guy reference. I mean, yeah, it is, but those things exist. There's a car dealership near me that's, like, got a bunch of those. And every now and then they get, like, tangled up and stuff. Want Solgaleo? Oh, not coming to raids today, I don't think. It's tomorrow, right? For Solgaleo? Yeah, because I know the raid hour this week is going to be that.
Yeah, like, I think, like, New Zealand will have it today.
Yeah, it can't be shiny yet, though, so, I mean, I'm going to raid them, but I don't care that much. Save 15 remotes to help out in a little while. Ooh, okay. That's a fair amount of remotes. What's up, Drea? Good to see you. We got to figure out, what do you want from a trade, Drea? Because, I mean, we could figure it out in person. But if you have anything in mind, let me know, because I know we are lucky friends. Is it bugged? Is what bugged? I can't get it? Not sure what you mean. Who's with you? This is Mr. Nate. Mr. Nate or not. Switch over. Shiny after only 2 games with Meowth. Nice. Shiny in the second one. Adelina can help too. We will bring the shrooms. Okay. I'm in for that. I'm down to see some colors in flying cats. I'm so sad. I did 1 Gigantamax Meowth with 4 people, got halfway and failed. The 4 would be tough. What's up, Rooster? Happy Sunday indeed. Devil is slapping Nate with Nightbot, and he slapped me with pancakes. That's not so bad. Usually people hit me with giant bananas, and I, like, why they gotta be giant, you know? A banana's bad enough. I'm already scared of those. Getting dressed still in PJs, all right. Well, there you go. It's a swim meet this morning, and, oh, nice. Marissa, that's awesome. Glad to hear she's doing well, as I maxed Blissey, so I'm a professional, just so you guys know. All professionals like to max Blissey, and that's what I did on account of being so professional. Can you join through Campfire or friends invites only? Yeah, so Campfire you can't really join invites off. You have to have people on your friends list doing the raids. So we do have a Discord, you can maybe find people in there. I do add members to the channel. Unfortunately, you can only have a certain amount of friends in Pokemon GO, so I do add members. But again, if you don't want to support the channel, there is the Discord that's free. Other things as well, too, right? Yeah, so Fox, I just gave you a bunch of options. If you don't want to spend 13 pennies a day, you can get it for free in the Discord. If you want to save them 13 pennies for a rainy day. Mr. Gmax Machamp coming up. You got, yeah, dude, Byloop, isn't that crazy? Yesterday it happened too. Was talking to my friend that lives in LA. Sounds like we're gonna have good weather. Good, yeah, that's awesome. Last year there was no rain at all. Got rained a little bit in New York, but yeah, as far as LA was last year, it's beautiful. So we'll take it. Even if it's like cloudy and not super warm, I don't care. That's still amazing for me. What's up, Mark? Having some glitches on this, I don't know why. This one did a little bit more damage. I don't know if I got targeted or what. Like, we're still gonna win easily. You become a member, but you got rid of pennies? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't sell people memberships ever. People want to be a member, they can. If not, I'm hearing zero whining about that. We're not BT Wines. We have a few options, and the Discord is free, and that's all I can say about that. Your birthday's in 2 days. Nice. All right, it's down. See if we can go back to back. And tons of friendship. I'm assuming to go lucky friends with somebody off of these today, because there's like a few pages of it. Not going to leave anyone here. I feel like Nate's going to get it soon, unfortunately. 102k XP. And no back-to-back. Rigged. Now I can be that guy on the internet being like, yo, I did 3 raids and no shundo. Can you believe that? Off of 3 raids, Nate.
Yeah, your luck sucks.
It's unjust. At least Meowth is really easy to catch.
Better submit a support ticket.
Also, there's a ton of cliffs down by the library. So and there's a cliff here. Dude, it's cliff day. Okay, I gotta focus on the matter at hand, I guess. Also, look at how good this ticket is. Again, huge shout out to Marissa, grabbed me this. You get max mushrooms, and essentially every battle you do, you get a free battle back. It's not free, the ticket costs money, but you know what I mean. It's actually a pretty good ticket, and I'm very thankful to have that.
Where do you want to go after this? Do you want to go to...
There's like 2 up that way.
We gotta do that cluster, we kind of just go downtown, it's up to you.
Yeah, I guess we'll do that cluster.
Okay. Unfortunately.
Let's spam out some more Invititos. They never have an ideal day. Like, every single time there's power spots involved, they're like, yeah, let's make them at least 5 miles apart. There's never a day they're all open.
Yeah, like, I think it was just like the first, like the Charizard Venusaur when it came back for the first time remotable.
Yeah.
We were able to stay on the main street and do like 5 or 6 in a row.
Why don't they just open them all? If people don't use them, who cares? Like, open every power spot possible for 3 hours. It's not that hard. Yeah. Niantic or Scopely or whatever your real name is. But yeah, if you spend the money on the coins, man, you can really go crazy. I used to buy the dust, and I'd be like getting 3 million dust a day type deal, but
almost rare pieces again.
I can't be doing that at the particular moment. 427. Is that what the hundo is? 427? Giant wet banana? Devil what? We're getting carried away now. Got Mr. Nicholas there having his professional cup of tea. So yeah, we'll do this, then we'll do the 2 up that way, I guess.
3.
3, yeah. We're going through them faster than I thought.
We'll see. Like, if we finish 3 within the next 20 minutes, that'd be crazy if we're doing 6 every
Yeah. I mean, after we've got everyone their fair share, I do want to hunt those cliffs, though. There's 1 here, there's 2 by the library. And
you always spend more money?
I mean, I got the Rocket Radar box 3 days ago, and they've just been marinating. They're just waiting to be spent. I don't know if we'll get kicked out of this, actually. Yeah, just in case. Last time it was for the Dynamax Ho-Ohs. I got kicked out of 2 of them from walking like 10 feet. Yeah. What kind of tea for Nate? I don't know. Do you like tea? I think he's more of an energy drink guy.
Yeah, no.
How was everyone's Enamorous Day? I heard that there are issues with Love Disc and Furfrou. Dude, Rooster, a few hours were only Love Disc and Furfrou. So I got 2 of each shiny, but it was not very much about the Love Turtle at all. It was everything but the Love Turtle. So yeah, I had fun. We laughed, we cried. But yeah, for a non-shiny raid day, you can at least have the right guy spawn in. An amorous raid day, and I'm catching dogs and fish. So the other half of the pet store I wasn't looking for. Calexa is in the lobby. It's because I walk too fast. People have told me that. I mean, we're not really walking fast today. We're kind of leisurely beating up cats, which sounds wrong out of context. I mean, someone's going to call PETA on me. Hey, what's up, Heavy? A big fat tortoise. I don't know if he's fat. I actually thought he'd be bigger. When I first started raiding the Amorous, I didn't know why he was that small. Yo, Edu, thanks for being a member, man. Really appreciate that, dude. If you want to go ahead and drop your code to be added to the friends list, that does come with being a member. So if you want to hop in on the raids or just be on the friends list for the future, let me know, man. But thank you for being a member. Make sure you guys show some love for Edu. Hope it's not too cold. No, it's not too bad, Channy. It's actually pretty, I won't say nice. I mean, I'm not getting a sunburn, but I'm not having snowflakes pelt me in the face, and that's a pretty good thing. It's definitely pretty nice. Betty White was in PETA? That doesn't even make any sense. I think she was, wasn't she? I don't know. I'm not a huge Betty White fan. Before you guys attack me, I don't hate her either. I just didn't follow her whole discography of accomplishments. I already know someone's gonna be like, what do you have against Betty White? This guy's always talking trash about old people. I actually am, though. I've been pretty rough on the oldies.
Bill Nye sucks or whatever.
Yeah, Bill Nye definitely sucks too. You hate old people we know? Kind of. I mean, some old people are cool, and some of them are just gross, where they just build that white mung in the corners of their mouth when they talk. And you're like, can you just wipe that before you finish telling me about how Vietnam was? Just maybe get a napkin and get rid of the mung in the side. I don't know. What about Bob Ross? I'm indifferent. I mean, you know, we see...
You're okay with him, he's fat, yeah.
Yeah, like we see each other at parties and, you know, say hi and stuff, but other than that, me and Bob Ross don't really have much beef. Not anymore, not like back in the day.
Was he stealing your audio?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, Bob Ross was a competing Pokemon GO streamer. We went head-to-head for a while. But now he streams Digimon GO, so we're cool. Landon, what's up, man? All right, the long cat is down. He's like, frick. How would you beat a cat in real life? To spray him with a water bottle? They don't like that. You ever spray a cat with a spray bottle? It's like the worst thing you could do to a cat. Let's skip this. That's what you do, Marissa? That's crazy. And not shiny. I'm just picturing a dog in there all shaking and stuff, and he's like, we're just gonna paint this into a pretty little bush, and that'll be our secret. We'll leave that there. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and draw another little bush. And the dog's like, well, I like this. This is nice. That's hilarious you guys use that. I mean, it makes sense. Ever put salt on a slug? No, I can't say I have. I'm not that much of a psychopath. I mean, I think slugs have it hard enough. Like, they're already living the slug life, right? So, I can't be messing with them too much. Gotta respect the animals. Holy cats up here. That's crazy. Sweet. Okay, let me get our newest member added here as we walk to the next one. Edu, thank you again, man. Invite will be coming in right now. And thank you, Garlic, for pinning that there. There's like a wee bit of slush here. I have to be kind of mindful of that I don't trip and fall on my face. Sweet. Invite's been sent, man. Yeah, Marissa, I believe that it works. Now that you say it, I'm like, that kind of makes sense that would work. Also, what do we got from this? Catch 10s. Number 1's going to be Nidoran in the snow. Cool. Number 2. Other Nidoran in the snow. All right, then. Let me just do this. Sweet. Ooh, shiny Mewtwo is the buddy. And we got our daily egg, too, that gives us a Bulbasaurus Rex. Dag with 34. Dag, how you been? I mean, other than your 34% that I'm really not too fond of. But Eduardo, thanks for the sub, man. Gigantamax Meowth doable? I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, probably not. I'm sure people do it, but are you going to go out there and blindly tap, you know, while you have a conversation with your friend? Probably not. With the best of counters, best of strategies, maybe. But yeah, you're not going to you're probably not going to want to go and take it too lightly. It's still a G-Max. Sweet. Bring my iPad to work sometimes. We have cats that watch fish videos on YouTube. So that's who those are for. That makes sense now. Just like an aquarium thing, and the cat's just like, oh my god, that yellow one's coming back. Now we know the ins and outs of the animal hospitals. That's how they do it. It makes sense. Honestly, I have to say all that makes sense. Bought the ticket, but I can't see it in my tasks. Restart the game. It should be in your event thing. Every time you do a battle, you should get like free MP for that. But Tag, I'm doing good, man. Just getting ready to leave for LA next week, or this week, which is crazy to think. Got to get a few more of my ducks in a row. There's so many things you got to like forget to do before a trip, and if you don't do it, you're like in a different country, and then.
You had success with your card yet?
Yeah, there's all kinds of different things I've had hiccups with, but it's gonna be good once I'm there.
Well, that's always the thing, right? It's stressful
until yeah, you're there.
Yeah.
The pets get receiving top-notch care with me. I believe it, Marissa. I think the pets are lucky to have you. What's up, Firebuns? Good to see you, man. We got 23 in here. I was going to say, as soon as you hop into ready up, but I guess if you guys want to pile in at your own leisure, the more the merrier. Nate's throwing snowballs, guys. No snowballs. Nate, you're going to go to detention for that. Someone's going to lose an eye.
That's all right.
All the teachers in school are like, there could be a pebble in there and you could blind someone. It's
I
like,
already lost an eye, so they deserve it.
yeah, exactly. Well, you're not throwing snowballs because it feels good for the guy you hit. You know what you're doing when you throw a snowball. Snowball fight? Mamma mia, says Devil. Think my sister don't want to answer me? She could just be busy. I don't know. I think she's in a couple of the raids. No. You learned your lesson last time? Oh, she's on the Dr. Donna account. That's why. Klex, it always gets me too. I always have to read that name, and I'm like, oh, that's you. Hey, Laglatz, what's up, dude? We are beating up some cats. It is, it sounds really rough out of context, but yeah, we're beating up cats today.
So where are the cliffs? Library or?
Yeah, library. There's one over there too where we just raided.
Okay.
So there's at least 3 Cliftons, and I got to scan with my radar to see if there's other ones, but I am down to do as many cliffs as humanly possible.
We'll route that direction.
Yeah. You're an hour behind. Gotcha. It's me, Mario? How's Luigi doing? There was a guy that I knew once. He grew up with his whole life. His name's Mario. And I asked him, I'm like, yeah, how's your brother Luigi? And he's like, I don't have a brother. I'm like, okay, well, it's like the most popular franchise ever. How did you get to be 23 years old and no one's ever said, do you know Luigi? Like, I don't know, man. Just seems unsensible. Yo, bye, Loop. Thanks for being a member, man. Same deal. If you want to go ahead and drop your code to be added to the friends list, that does come with being a member. So big thank you for the support. And actually, great time to be doing that. I'm going to be in LA next week. Early raids for anything you could really imagine. So again, big thank you for being a member. And let me know whenever you drop your code. Yeah, I was going to say, actually, that should work. Mine did that too. I didn't see that I had the ticket, which again, big thank you to Marissa for grabbing me that. But I didn't see the rewards until I restarted. Is it hard with 2 phones? Yeah, well, it depends. Yeah, like right now it's not so bad, right? But if I'm playing, say I'm playing like an event, there's like 1,000 people around.
Or calm David.
Yeah, if there's a ton of people around and in-game is chaos and there's like 300 people in the chat, yeah, it's hard. I mean, right now I can focus on chat pretty good and just tap and do my thing, but it's all relative.
You only max pussy a couple times. That's not it.
Yeah, and it doesn't really matter that much.
No.
But yeah, it can be. I mean, like the wild area, I was hunting those mighties. For the mighty 15 minutes, I think we had like 450 people in the chat all typing at the same time, and I'm tapping on mighties and running around like crazy. Like that was chaos. I needed 1 eyeball on each. 2-sided life. What's up, man? Oh, for you it's hard, says Donna. Okay. Yeah, it definitely takes some getting used to the multitasking. But these are relatively easy. I guess it's not really a fair sample size because like we've had pretty big lobbies the whole time. But these seem pretty easy. Nate's just throwing the snow around. What did the snow ever do to you? All right, bye, Loop. Sweet, I see it, man. As soon as we get this guy caught here, I'll get you at a big thank you again. So apparently 427 is what we're looking for in a slightly dirtier cat. Does he look dirty? What do we think he is for the shiny? I don't know. Mine just kind of looked a little bit darker.
He's got pig toes.
Yeah, I mean, the shiny's not the greatest. I did get the shiny Shadow Meowth way back when. From a grunt actually, and I evolved it to Persian, just so he's kind of like Giovanni's Persian, because that's pretty sick. But the time has come again. If you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see what happens. You could hit level 70 today. Ashley, you got to stay level 69 forever. I jumped straight to 70, and I never got the chance to achieve greatness at level 69. All right, here we go. Not shiny. 391? I think that's like refund territory. I think they gave me the wrong one. This is not my order. That's stink. You got a 423 that was a 15, 14, 14. Nice. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Get our newest member added here. We'll hop in. We have tons of time for that last one. Still 4 minutes. And then we'll start over here. But yeah, Byloop, if you can accept this one, if you want to hop in on these, I can start sending them pretty much whenever you accept it. Sweet. All right, it's been sent. I like the name, by the way. ACO, what's up? All right, and we back. Let me just go and do this. Man, my typing is really good today. I like when I type the wrong name 4 times in a row, and you guys are like, does this guy understand English? And the answer is kind of. I'm reading at like a grade 6 level, they said, which is pretty good. And I'm the biggest kid in my class, so that's good. Spam some more invititos. 52% from Ash is not bad. That's up there. I mean, for starting the day, usually you guys dump on me with, 8%. 24, there's Devil, I was going to say. There's our bad luck. 11, sweet. Make sure you guys pop star pieces. If you need XP, pop a lucky egg. 102k XP every time with a lucky egg. So, I mean, this is the easiest passive way to grab big dust and big XP.
It's like, what, 100,000 or something XP?
Yeah, 100,000, and then I think 37k with the star piece on, which is great. Like, that's a lot of Pokemon being caught. I don't know if you could do that by hand as quick as you're doing the raids. It may be, but it would, like, you'd need like a calm day with double dust or something like that.
Spotlight hour.
Yeah, like it would be a lot more work than tapping on a phone. Yeah. CO says, you sure? Am I sure about what? Nightbot sent 99%? Did it? Oh, I might have been adding someone. I apologize, Kay. Okay, you finally sent good luck then. I guess it finally. 37k dust and 100k XP. Yeah, the coins is crazy, man. If you want to spend it, I mean, like, be different for me. If I wasn't going to be playing the in-person event and traveling and stuff, sometimes I'll buy it, but I'm trying to play it a little bit conservative today so I can spend a lot of money next week.
If Road to Kalos wasn't coming up, I'd be spending the 200 coins.
Yeah, because, like, the Gmax days used to be all the time. Now they're just kind of here and there. Like, they don't come around as often as they used to.
Well, they're running out of them. They did them too fast.
95% from Devil. That's better. 89 from Nick. Not too shabby. Yesterday I started off with a shiny in the first raid, and then it took like an hour to get our second one. So hopefully we can not wait an hour for the second one.
I just want one.
Dre says, so I lost the last one? Did it run away? Devil was 0%. Dude, you should have retired on top, man. You hit 95. It's not going to get much better than that. That's like Wayne Gretzky coming back to play and breaking his neck when he steps on the ice. Or Michael Phelps doing a belly flop. You got to retire on top. 47%. Kim says Finiscade? I'm not sure what that is. I don't understand. Is that a username? You just caught a conduit. What's that? There's a lot of words I don't understand. Is conduit good? Does he have a Gmax? Yesterday I got a normal shiny Meowth, a Galarian, on the Galarian incense? You mean the daily incense? Oh, Drea, that sucks. I've seen that, yeah. If you're gonna hop in these, I know it's a pain in the butt, but restart the game. That cloud thing is so stupid. You could try to reach out to support. Every now and then you find someone who's not a bonehead and they'll like refund your stuff. But every now and then you also get a bonehead and they're like, nope, the raid was fine, everything's cool. Michael, thanks for the sub, and F2 Ball, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome in. It's like my brain's melting. I was gonna say, I just read a lot of words that are not English, I don't think. Consecutively. I started to wonder if it was me. I was like, did I not eat enough this morning? Zero, what's up, man? Bad luck says cool. Shundo Meowth for football. Did you actually? Shiny Cyndaquil says Toast. Oh, okay. I understand now. Let's flip over again. 89% from Devil. Byloop with 69%. Right on the money. Seems to happen a suspicious amount. Marissa with the screaming Charmanders. That's how I look in the morning. You have a Shundo Typhlosion? Is it from Comday? That's pretty cool. Which one do you have? Is it the Johto one or the Hisuian one? I think the Hisuian one's cool, but I like Johto region a little bit better.
Yeah. I wish they would have gave it a Mega, too.
Yeah, I mean...
I understand why they didn't, but...
Yeah, I didn't focus on that Comday as much as I should have. I think I was still kind of playing half casually back then. I still caught like 30 shiny Cyndaquils, but I didn't go too hard.
Yeah, it was pouring rain here that day.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was for me too, so... How many people should I have on these raids? I mean, good counters in like 10 plus, if you can, would be ideal. I mean, we have some pretty big lobbies right now, so I don't have to worry, but in a pinch, you're going to want to make sure you have good tanks, probably like, I guess, the Zamas or Blissies, in attack with a fighting type, G-Max Machamp, or Dynamax if you have that.
Depends on the glove stuff, too, like how many people are left in it.
Yeah. Yeah, like we're beating them easily, but we haven't had any real tests yet. Like by the end of the day, I'm sure we'll attempt one or two that have like 8 people or something. Yeah. But yeah, Dankcat says, "How's it going?" It's going good. First one. Speaking of Dankcat, we caught a shiny Dankcat today on our first one, and then since then they've all been kind of poop a little bit. I like how it spams that teams are cheering. Don't tell me once. Make sure you tell me 65 times, just so you really get the point across. What road to Kalos? Raid hour raids you're looking for to the most? I mean, there's a lot of them. I really like the Game Boy style background of the Ho-Oh, and Ho-Oh is my favorite. The team background for the birds are kind of nice. Obviously, Primal Kyogre and Groudon is a must. I don't think there's a skippable day for me, honestly. I'm going to be playing them all pretty hard. You got a tiny one for Rachel? Oh, that would have been cool. You know what I wish they did? They have to make an encounter screen tiny for G-Max. Like, you should be able to get a tiny one or like an extra huge one, because you don't see that until... Yeah, you catch it, and then you're kind of like, cool. But it would be cool if they would make them like that. Then it doesn't charge your team's meter. I understand how it works. I just don't know if the game has to let us know teams are cheering that many times. People can still tap and charge it, and they can just, notify me once would be cool. What's my favorite Pokemon event? Wild Area, I think. If it's just based off just Pokemon stuff, I think the Wild Area with the Mighties. I always have a lot of fun doing that. Alright, the long cat is down. You know what to do? Drop a like for some shiny luck. And if you don't, I'll know, and I'll single you out. I will write a mean letter, and you'll have to read that. You're going to have to open your mail, and it's going to be an angry letter. And I don't think you guys want that, so just hit the like button instead. Technically, his neck is normal sized, but his torso is long. Yeah, he's just a long kitty cat. He's like a cat they got in one of those tension machines. Playing the Sinnohs for sure. Yeah, I mean, they're all pretty good. Here we go. Frick, 400. That's not it. Not the one. No shinies for Nate yet?
Nope.
Well, at least that's good. Also, I have a Spinda quest. I just noticed that. All right, now I'm happy again. Those have been getting easier to find the last couple days. I had really bad luck the first day, and now they've been decent. But let's heal up our boys. Hop back in. I guess it doesn't matter which one we do. Also, one of my cats is shiny. Look at this. See that?
Oh, that's nice. Can I have that one?
Let's do this one. Because I think he's going to be shiny. By particles. Who do they take me for? Hold on. Let me go claim these. That's kind of weird. It's just a glitch, I'm sure. But if this one shines, that's the new hack of the game. Spin to wheel. Did you get a good one? I got some okay IVs so far. The shiny I think was actually our best. 390 for Kristen. That makes sense. BT spins. Just completed the Wild Area research. Got the Hundo costume. Beware. Wow. I wonder if it would still be shiny boosted after. Like if you claim it late. Probably, I guess. That was almost a Shundo for you. That's crazy. Alpha says, yo, BT in chat. Got the shiny in the raid with you guys. Nice. You're going to go to the park and do some? Good luck, man. And congrats on the shiny. Very noisy to pull in early. BT equals Bluetooth. It's like when you talk to old people about Bluetooth. They're like, I don't understand these blue teeth connections between my car and my phone. I don't want them talking. I don't want them knowing each other. So we got Saturo in mine and Rilo, and then unfortunately Mr. Nadernauts. Unfortunately. And I cleaned out my bag kind of good last night for items. Do that. Did I just crash the stream? Just hit the wrong button. Is everything good? Well, I think it's good. Yeah, it's good. I literally hit the end stream button, but it looks like we're fine. I was trying to go show you my item bag. I'm trying to stack up more on blue and ultras. So the Go Plus will be spinning today and catching, and I hope what that does is going to be throwing away my red balls and hopefully gaining some of the other ones. Well, yeah, we get okay. Yeah, for some reason on iPhone, you guys can see if you look at the top of my screen, that little bar there with the red dot in it is like I don't know what they call it, some kind of media menu or something, and that's what crashes the stream, and it's right beside the run button. So, yeah, it's almost like they don't care about Pokemon Go streaming at all. You have 900 Pokeballs? Gotta start throwing those things, man. I mean, I can use them for my auto catcher when I'm in LA, but I kind of like when I'm raiding hardcore to put my Go Plus on Click to Catch, and I'll put on Ultra Balls. So it's more annoying, but my Go Plus has a better catch rate for shinies and stuff, and then I can still raid and feel like I'm doing a good job. Whereas Pokeballs, you look at your journal after and cry. I lost, I think it was 9 shiny unknowns in New York. 9. Like, that's more than most people see in the whole event. That sucked. So I don't want that again. Need to be a certain tier to be added to raids? No, I mean, I will say, though, like, I do appreciate anyone becoming a member and stuff, but if you only want raids, there's tons of areas to do that. I always encourage people if they want to be a member to, you know, join the community. I do stream daily pretty much in all kinds of events. I don't really do raids on demand today. I am doing raids, but I will say if it's only for raids or some other avenues, you could probably find. But yeah, any tier is friends list, we'll say.
Besides gifted.
Yeah, besides gifted. Only use Great Balls? Why? 9 shiny unknowns. Dude, Devil, those streams. Literally 9 shiny unknowns. I actually had one of them run away from hand catching. I was leaving the park experience. I was with Rachel and Adam and, I don't know, other people as well. I guess Nate would have been there for sure, too. And I threw a Pokeball at an unknown, and it just ran. It was off the incense. Like, just flat out just vanished in front of me. So, that was trash. I'm pretty sure they all happened on stream. I still caught some shiny unknowns, but that was ridiculous. Flip over again. Yeah, Devil, I mean, stuff can just run. I mean, shinies do run for me occasionally in the wild, too. I've had, like, a shiny Beldum run one time. It's not super common, but that's kind of why people, like, will chirp you being like, oh, why'd you golden raspberry? It's a shiny. If it's not from a raid, it's not a guaranteed catch. It's probably going to catch, but I've had a fair amount of shinies run away in my life. Best way to farm Stardust after I finish the raid, after I finish with the raid day. I mean, catching and having a star piece on is always really good. But of course, like you mentioned before, if you did the raid day, you probably get a ton of Stardust. So putting a star piece on, doing these max battles, you can't really beat getting 37,000 dust per battle. Like, even for me, I mean, these are good days for me. And for reference, Nate has like 150 million dust is with me. I have 80 million, and we're still doing these days. Because, like, these are how you get that kind of dust. Or a better way to achieve it. Someone in the Discord had a shiny G-Bird run away. They're probably driving. I see that all the time, man. Or people, like, on buses and trains. I met a dude, was with the raids, the mornings of New York, I think. And he's like, yeah, I've had 2 shiny birds run. And he's like, I'm on the train. I'm like, well, that's why. Like,
If I ever saw one, I just wouldn't even try until I'm off the train.
yeah, like every now and then too, like Garlic will run her daily incense while I'm driving. And if she gets a bird, I'll pull over and then she can catch it and stuff, or like at least have a chance. But yeah, they will run if you're driving or you're moving too fast or bus or train or whatever. You have 2 million dust. You got 300k dust from the raid day. Nice. That's what I mean. Like that's usually that would be pretty a tall task to get in a day, but it's very easily done with raid days like this. Bad luck, so I'd actually cry. I've never lost a shiny bird. I have 17 shiny birds in my account now, so everyone that I've encountered I've caught. But yeah, losing a shiny bird would suck. I've heard of some other horror stories too. Some people I know. Yeah, some friends running the Go Plus and stuff. I mean, I don't know. Actually, one of my close friends that from the university had his only shiny bird encounter run from the Go Plus. But it's kind of like, I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, well, I wanted to like watch stuff on my phone while I walked. I'm like, well, it's gonna happen then, I guess. 0 shiny birds? Just keep hunting, man. I mean, you will find them. They're 1 in 20. People forget that. They're a boosted shiny. So if you find enough birds, they're gonna shine. Here we go, come on. Frick, 414. Not too bad. Got my shiny Moltres, well, in a car. I mean, you can. It just depends how fast you're moving, right? If you're moving like at, you know, stop and start traffic, it can very well catch. If you're doing 90 on the highway, it's probably not going to. Because the game does have speed caps and stuff. That one took a while to bring down. Let's hop in on Zeus one. See if we fare any better over here. Gonna make sure I heal my guys. I'm very bad for just setting up lobbies and not healing. And then I'm like, oh, I'm in danger now. It's Nate's fault, not mine. Spam out a few other invites. There we go. Ordered some new portable chargers and lightning cables. The Tin recommended. I'm super excited to try them out. Nice. Yeah, Marissa, I mean, those come in clutch. I bring a dangerous amount of chargers to events. Like, the airport security is like, why do you possibly need this? The last time it was very funny. I thought the guy was going to pull up my channel. I told him, I was like, yeah, like I stream stuff so things die. And he's like, for Pokemon. I'm like, yeah, you can look it up. There's thousands of people going. And he's like chuckling on his computer. He's like, all right, we'll have fun with Pokemon. I'm like, yeah, all right, I will. I will, Mr. Airport guy. But yeah, they don't like how many charges I bring. You need the Dusties? I hope you get a ton today. TSA is going to be like, yeah, Marissa, they don't usually love me. That and like the other time too, I had like some hair gel with me and the dude opened it and dunked his finger in it and then started scanning it. And I'm like, yo, you can just keep that. I don't really need some finger juices wiping that onto my head after. He's like, are you sure I can keep it? I'm like, yeah, just go ahead and throw it in the bin, bud. Recommendations for getting strong quickly to start a Pokemon Go. Have no clue how to get better Pokemon. Honestly, catch everything you see, because every Pokemon you catch gives you Stardust, which you can use to power up Pokemon. It also gives you candy, and you need the candy to power up Pokemon. So
just don't waste Stardust like we did when we were starting out.
Yeah, I mean, power up things strategically. Look up the best raid attackers on things like Pokemon Go Hub, and if you can, do legendary raids, because legendary raids give you a legendary encounter, and they're generally pretty strong. 7 shrooms. Yeah, we're freaking out, man. We're eating a block of cheese in the shower right now, calling 911. I'm assuming that's what you do. I don't know. So maybe someone can confirm. DM, thanks for the sub, man. The Dust Fiend is here, says Cat. I mean, it's your raid day. You literally are a normal cat. That's your name. It's just a normal cat. I don't agree with the just part, though. I think you're more than that. You're not just a normal cat. You're a special normal cat. Finger Juice Gel by L'Oreal, says Lunch. I just mean, like, if they're going to scan your stuff, I've seen on, like, border security shows, they dip, like, a metal wand in there, right? And then they test it to make sure it's not, like, illegal substances. Why your finger, man? Why you got to take a big, juicy scoop like you're putting Nutella on bread? Like, it was pretty gross. I'm like, yeah, you can keep that. Ankit says done 5 battles, got a 98, 96, and a shiny. Oh, my God, dude, your luck's been great lately. That's fantastic. Simon says, do you know what a good power bank is that's not crazy expensive? Depends on the capacity you're looking for. Haven't posted it yet, but I'm testing one out for a company right now. It's actually a company you'd be kind of shocked to know. And I love it. I think it's a very good one. So I will have a discount link for that one soon. I pretty much wanted to test it out and make sure I like it before I promote it, but yeah, it's pretty good. Depends what you're looking for though. Like this one is a very heavy duty one. So, I mean, not everyone needs to have a huge one like this.
My stance always is I spend a ton of money, but it lasts forever. I'm not really worried about breaking.
Yeah, exactly. Usually you pay for what you get type deal. Ashley says I've done things, but not shrooms. Seems terrifying. I mean, max mushrooms are the way to go in game. You just get your Machamp stronger instead. Okay, sweet. But yeah, Corbin, don't be rude to the mods. The mods literally are part of the channel, so they're talking to you. Don't tell them that you're ignoring them for my answer, because they're giving you the answer I'll give you. Anywho, I don't charge my phone until it's 1%, says Saturo. You're a psychopath, man. Dude, our weather is so cold here that when I unplug my phone, when it's 40%, it dies immediately. I just maxed the wrong thing, by the way. Calico Cat, what's up? Got lots of cats in here. The mods are literal gods. I mean, like, they work super hard, and people try to, diminish them like that sometimes. It's really annoying. Like, I don't know. They're there because I can't answer the same question on, can I add you for free every 3 seconds, right? So there's lots of options. Again, the Discord, I always recommend that. For anyone that doesn't want to support in any way possible, always check the Discord. That's the best way to hop in raids for not having to do anything. But anywho, make sure you listen to the mods. They're kind people. I know all of them personally, and they deserve our respect, put it that way. They volunteer to help make the streams run. W mods indeed. All right, let's get Mr. Arm Boy in here. Does Machamp have enough arms?
No.
I feel like he should have a lower set coming out of the abdomen as well, right? Because, like, Hoopa's got him covered. If he's wrestling Hoopa, Hoopa's choking him out, and there's nothing he can do. Hoopa's like, that's right. Tomorrow there's going to be an Iron Cat. What do you mean an Iron Cat? Any shiny Meowths? Yes, indeed. Oh yeah, Solgaleo is. There you go. I didn't think of him that way. I wish Solgaleo was better, though. He's pretty good. I have a hundo, a 50 max hundo, and it's okay, but it's when you use it for PvP, it's kind of like you're using it for like debuffs, like Psychic Fangs and stuff. Like you're kind of, it's not a nuker, put it that way. And I wish it was. I wish it had a big, strong steel type attack.
There's a better steel cat for that.
Yeah, exactly. Jason, what's up, man? Byluk with 55%. Ducks, how many? Just one. We started 45 minutes ago, so I have one shiny, hopefully 2 right here. Look at the cat. He's very chagrined that he just got fricked right there. I think this one's going to shine. Oh, Karen was in that one too. Nice. Karen is an absolute legend. Hopefully she's been well. Look at that glorious dust. And not shiny, 410. 410. It just looks weird seeing a G-Max that has a CP that would hatch out of an egg usually. Just a baby CP. You get a double XL Walmart Hundos. You get a large and a tiny? That's crazy. Yeah, Saturo, it's like, I mean, for rating Sogaleo and Lunala, that's all you can really go for is the hundo. So very lucky that I managed to grab one of those last time. Another Spinda Quest. Sweet. I don't even know where I picked that up. There's no stop here. It's weird. Send out some other ones, and I guess we can start walking back towards the other way. I wouldn't mind starting one of the rotations near those cliffs. Yeah. I feel like I'm going to forget about them, and I'll be driving home later and be like, oh, man, I should have done the cliffs.
With how long they're taking now, we definitely don't need
the extra stops.
We don't need to stand around here.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
No.
Got a 99 stats on a shiny earlier. You got a shiny 98?
The way I was looking before is like we were going to be able to do like 6 every half hour, but I think we're going to be closer to 4.
Yeah, they slowed down a little. It really is dependent, it seems like, on mushrooms. If we have a heavy mushroom lobby, then it goes quick. If not, then we still beat them. Hey, Finley, what's up? Banzuki says, good afternoon, my fellow Poké nerds. That's an interesting photo Banzuki has, if you guys want to check that out. I feel like I need to start copyrighting my face, because people are running rampant with my photos around, which is pretty funny. Do you need to buy tickets to be able to do this G-Max? Not seeing anything on Power Stops. Well, it has to be between 2 and 5. So on Sunday, 2 to 5 p.m. local time, wherever you're at in the world. If it's not that time, you're not going to see him. So yeah, it is a timed event, but there's no ticket needed to be able to play. Sweet, 16. Got Kinetic in this one too. Good to see Kinetic. What's up, Prizal? Got Yoshi. What's up, Yoshi? I'm pretty sure I saw you hanging out in Planties last night. That was cool. Was there for a brief moment. 18, nice. Any chance Blade Blizzard could get an invite? You gotta be on the friends list. So, I mean, I do add members like we've stated a lot of times today. Or you could hop in the Discord and hopefully find some friends in there to do it the freeway. But yeah, the mods, just a PSA again. The mods are in blue. If you look in the chat, see anyone who's in blue. Any info or questions you have about being added or doing raids and stuff like that, they have all the answers. They're very kind. They've been sharing the information relentlessly today. So make sure you check those out because they're not just blue because it looks nice. They are blue because they work with the channel. All right, here we go. Been so hard, this G-Max? It depends on if people are using the right thing. Like, a lot of places, man, people that don't really play the game will show up and try to use, like, sobbles and stuff, and then you're just going to get smoked, right? So, the rule of thumb is always use something that hits for super effective. So, this is a normal type. I'm using a fighting type. The second thing is make sure your max level move is at the highest it can be. I just maxed the wrong thing. That's I'm trying to give you advice. But, yeah, because the max level move is going to be what hits the hardest, not the CP of the Pokemon. So, we have enough people. I don't think it matters that I maxed the wrong thing. We should survive. Code 8675309. Ask for Jenny or Tommy Two-Tone. They gotcha. The number's on the wall. We're still doing some good damage, even with Blissey. Blissey's been working out. Blissey's in the gym, just lifting some iron. How's the weather? Actually not bad. It's not in the negatives today, which I think I can count on one hand the amount of times we get that in Canadian winters. It's always minus. So yeah, today's actually no complaints. Let's max the right thing this time.
Sure once the sun goes down, it's not going to be fun.
Kay gets the Tommy Two-Tone thing. I was gonna say, feel ancient, man. You guys are like, I was born in 2017. I don't get that one. Yeah, I know. Then they call me an unk. The one dude was like, yo, bro's old enough to drive. He's an unk. I'm like, you drive when you're like 15, man. What do you mean? How does that make you unk status? For knowing how to put your foot on a pedal and turn a wheel. Spring is on its way. Greg, I'm good, man. How about you? You're born in 2006? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really have any discrimination against people that are of different ages and stuff, but every now and then people don't understand references because they came out 5 years ago type deal. Switch over again. Born in 2013, that's crazy. What day was that? It doesn't matter what day. Anyways, I was in the store, and there was a dude buying cigarettes in front of me, and I forget what date they asked him. They were like, yeah, were you born in 2008 or something like that? And I was like, that's crazy. Might have been 2006. Because you think it's going to be some old age, right? You think they're going to ask him if he's like born in the 90s to buy stuff like that. Born in the 21st century. 2006, graduated high school, says Dag. I feel like we have a nice mix of ages here. Super young people, medium young people, medium older young people. That's my kind way of saying that. Met my husband before most of you were born, says Kay. This one's taken quite a few maxings for some reason. I feel old, says Greg. Klex says I feel old now. I mean, people try to tell me I'm very old all the time. It doesn't really matter to me, but yeah, the best was that guy that's like, yo, you can drive? That's so old. I'm like, I guess I used to think that way too when I was like 8 years old, right? If I saw someone driving, I'm like, yo, that guy must be like 55. But now it's just, you know, a little bit different. Got a shundo 20 minutes ago, no way. Born in 74, says Greg. Nothing wrong with that. All right, we punch the cat down. I like when he faints. Look at his little thing that he does. He looks like you punched him right in the middle of his long gut. His little feeties come out and everything too. Born before there was internet, says Banzuki. When did the internet come out? The 90s? Nah, 80s, right? I think. I don't know. But I do know I want a shiny cat. Come on. That's not it. 413. I feel like that's Nate's fault, you know? Like, I feel like if Nate wasn't here, we'd probably have a 100% shiny rate. But since Nate is here, I have to point out the blaringly obvious that Nate has been impeding our shiny chances for the day. And it won't be tolerated, Nate, just so you know. He's just up there all quietly taking it all in.
You gonna delete me again?
Yes, I am. Okay. Let's do this cliff quick. Sorry, I want to do cliffs. You guys are like, get to the cats! But I need to have a fish in my life, too. Maybe getting a shiny fish will entice the shiny cat to go looking for him. I've been thinking about this all wrong. That's how you do it. Oh, and the snow background, too, would be awesome. Internet was invented in 1983? Finger for Nate? Nate's getting this no love. Yo, Jay, what's up, man? Mitchell says I haven't gotten any shinies. Raid start in 8 minutes. Hopefully get some shinies, man. Good luck.
Maybe the most rockets I've ever seen here.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, and they're mainly Cliff. I was driving today, and I'm like, holy, I gotta smash some Cliffords. We're still gonna do, like, the kitty cats. Also, it smells like glorious meat here. Is that place?
Could be.
It usually smells like old homeless guy, but it actually smells good here today. Or is it that place, maybe? I don't know. Whatever it is, I like it. You got a shiny, but it stunk? Still decent, though, Mr. Dukes. How's things on your end? I feel like I haven't talked to you as much lately. Okay, there's Mr. Bliscephalon in the back. What do I mean by that? It says Bubblicious. Smells like homeless guy? I mean, that's... You can put the pieces together.
Rare candies and...
Rare candies they smell like? They smell like they've been drinking mouthwash, put it that way. I actually was in the lineup once. It was like a grocery / drugstore here, a pharmacy, we'll call it. And there was a dude that was just swigging mouthwash in front of me. Just taking some shots in the lineup, so that was cool. My nose holes burned from smelling his breath. Very good, no shundos. Had some solid luck. Good to hear that, man. Let's get my bird in here and finish the job. All right, he's down. Make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. We're going to be going after all the cliffs I can find today as a side quest, and you may or may not know, but Gyarados is my very favorite. Shiny Shadow Gyarados is the man. This would be huge. Come on. Frick! 51. I thought that said 61. That's the hundo is 61. But all right. Hopefully Nate doesn't get it.
I didn't do it.
Oh, Nate didn't do it. Good.
I'll do it later.
He's going to do it later when he's dang well ready, he says. He didn't say any of that. I mean, I've become kind of a cliff smasher in my day. Oh, there's only 4 minutes. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we'll do one and then we'll start here again.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm just over here taking my time smashing cliffs, and we're on a time limit, much to my chagrin.
I don't know if we'd be able to run both anyway.
Yeah, probably not.
Maybe 2 other people potentially lose fastest.
Well, yeah. I gotta say, this area, I mean, it's better weather than usual, and again, doesn't smell like rotting homeless guy. It's a plus. We like that. Today's going good so far. It is. Man, I can't believe how many cliffs are down by the water, too. Maybe a water cliff. Kind of makes sense. That's where you find Magikarp, too. It's all adding up. What am I going to use my first Master Ball on? Well, I've had 4 in-game. I have 3 left. So I've already...
Do you know if I actually have a time limit on that?
To buy it?
No, to get, like, well, yeah, it's not in the shop anymore. But I have a thing that says I only have, like, 10 days left or something to finish it.
No, I think if it's in your special research, you have it forever, yeah. No, I don't think it'll go away. Cliff's drowning. I loaded up my luck for a Shundo Roar Time background double XS. Has to be the tiny one as well. It wouldn't be good enough if it was just the background Shundo, Jay. I can't wait for the raids next week. I'm very excited to see what that Mega Knights event's like.
Have you only used Master Balls, though, on birds?
Yes. So I was going to, there was last wild area, not the one we just had, the first one. There was Gyarados, and there was 5 hundo callouts. And if I would have found a Shundo Gyarados in the wild, I was going to Master Ball them, just for the novelty. But they didn't shine, and 3 of them ran away. And then Dan got the Shundo. So it was like the worst day of my life. A Shundo going to anyone is fine, but not Dan. Need it all, says Jay. Jay, I feel like you've been getting greedy in your later years, now that you're super old. Jay's like 21 years old now, guys. He's getting super old. He's up there. Start calling him Unk now. Use my Master Ball on Galarian Articuno. So sick of them running away? That's fair enough. I mean, yeah, that's a good use of it. They're kind of made for birds. Or pretty much anything, I don't know. I used one recently, actually. So I guess I've used 2 Master Balls. I used one on a level 1 Articuno. Not a shiny one, but I needed to finish the level 1 set. So, yeah. 21, he's just a baby, says Kay. He's getting old. If you watch Jay's streams now, he's got like a long gray beard and a walking stick and stuff. So, yeah. What I'm saying is pure facts. Shundos that go home with Dan never have to worry about buying lotion again. Oh my god, you're painfully right. Yeah, I can only think what Dan does with the Shundos. It is not pretty. Okay, so we have how many people in this one? 13? A little bit less people than we had before. Just got back from lunch. Just finished Chipotle. Chipotle? Chipotle? How do you say that word? I don't know. We don't have those. People have told me it's very meh, though. People haven't really raved about it. They said it's kind of just so-so.
Yeah, I think when it first came out, everybody loved it.
Doc says, hope Jay reaches 400K soon. Yeah, isn't Jay crazy? Jay's like an actual like professional YouTuber, not like us. We're just rolling around here in the slums fighting for our lives. But Jay is soaring high like an eagle, and he deserves that. Sorry, what did you say? I needed my hearing aid. Yeah, Jay, you gotta slow down, man. Jay's smoking long Cuban cigars and drinking too much whiskey now that he's retired. Hey, thank you for the sub. Welcome in. You guys recommend moveset for Blissey's? Pound, and then it doesn't matter, because you don't want to throw the charge move anyways. But put Pound as your fast move. It is the fastest way to charge the max meter, and that's all you really care about. Blissey is a meat shield. Pretty much if you see a bullet flying, put Blissey in the way. Which sounds bad, but that's what he's meant for. He's there to soak up some strays. Someone grab Jay Duke's inflatable walk. I just maxed the wrong thing. Yeah, I was going to say, he definitely has a walker, K. I've seen it before. And he's got those long ear hairs that old guys get and they just give up on. You can always tell there's a super old guy if he has those like ear hairs that come out like 1.5 inches. And you're like, Grandpa, aren't you going to take care of those? And he's like, stop mumbling. Why is everyone mumbling? It's because the bush inside your ears. Old age by kid by heart? Saturo? Are you quoting yourself? That's crazy. I'm going to start doing that. Start trademarking things in quoting yourself in public. So true, says Jay. I fear that I'll be one of those old guys one day, you know? Then it's all over. I just hope my friends would tell me that if I had ear hairs. Saturo says, yep, I kind of respect it. At least you're owning it. Shiny, I have one. Hopefully I have another one after this, and if not, it is completely Nate's fault. Nate is to blame. Also, just to let everyone know that this Tuesday, the 17th, is Chinese New Year. Oh yeah, that's going to be an event where you have a better chance of getting luckies from trades and going lucky friends with people. So I hope to go lucky friends with, I guess, my 2 recent remote trades. I mean, because I'm going to be staying with them anyway. So Rachel and Marissa hopefully go lucky with so we can trade again.
Yeah, I'm surprised you did a remote trade when you were going to leave in a week and a half.
Well, because we wanted to go lucky again.
I guess it makes sense. If you can, then why not?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I didn't know, Rachel didn't know she was going to go until we traded already. And then me and Marissa decide we'll do it, and then hopefully we can, because we have a few things to trade. I keep maxing the wrong thing, man.
Oops.
My goodness. Beating up Cass today? Well, we are. It's like that person is just rage baiting. People tell me that Moltres is rage baiting. I don't know. That's definitely a newer term. We used to just call it he's being a dink, but now I guess it's rage baiting. Hey, Rocky, what's up? I have maxed the wrong thing 3 different times in the same battle, so I think we can probably blame me for how long it's taken. Can you imagine if it gets enraged now and we lose? I'd just be like, sorry. I'm just going to click the end stream now. Hey, no worries, Channy. Thanks for hanging out. It's always lovely to have you in the chat. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your night. And we'll try our very bestest to put a Shundo on the board. We'll see. Blame Lunch? Yeah, Lunch he's to blame. Anyone who watched the Vancouver streams would know I did not go easy on Lunch. And it was the first time I met him, and he didn't deserve any of it, but he caught some strays. And that was just the stuff that I said to his face. You can only imagine what happened in private afterwards. But make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. Jasper, I don't think you can solo this. Probably not. Carl is in that one. The man Carl. Or if you watch that one show, Coral. This is shiny. 100% this is shiny. I'm a lie guy. I know nothing about life. So take what I say with a grain of salt or pepper, whatever your preferred spice is. That was not a great curveball, was it? I just hit him in the side of the head, and that was a great curveball. I didn't know I'm a professional, but I guess I'll take it. And now it didn't count? I'm very confused. Heal up, my boys. Let's hop back in on this long cat. Do I have any more of these I can claim? I do, but I have to buy coins after 2 more battles, it looks like. Which I should have done before, I know. But I had to, like, drive here and stuff. So
I didn't have a credit card.
Exactly. That's they like to lock those. There's some Invititos going out. One more like, says Soapy. Are we close? Oh, the like goal is lower today. That makes more sense. But yeah, hit the like goal, man. It's free. Why not? It is the freest way to click a button to help someone. You can support a streamer for 1 like a day. And keep me off the streets. Well, on the streets, but in a good way. We want to see that 427, man. Hopefully at least 1. We've got a shiny. The IVs were near floor. Yeah, my shiny was kind of stonk too, but I'm just happy to have him. I like him for who he is, not his stats. That guy is giving her. He's like, I don't even care if it's a side street. Pedal to the middle, brother. Also, the back of his truck says mud slut. That's awesome. Probably shouldn't have read that out loud, but whatever. YouTube is like, what? He's a muddy what? He's a mud floozy, we'll call him. Grumpy Nightbot? Nightbot is, yeah, he's taking no prisoners. Go hard or go home? You got the hundo for Daytona, nice. Yeah, we'll do this one, and then that one, and then that one. We'll slowly make our way to Cliff Avenue. Yeah. Because Cliff is cruising for a bruising. And I am his cruise director, Captain Bruisin'. So, we got to go do that.
So which box did you get? The 7 one or the...
The 7, yeah. It's okay. I think it works out to be 165 coins per rocket radar. Yeah, so you're saving a bit, I guess, but...
It just sucks that the stuff you get usually with it is not... It's like max potions and max revives. Like.
Yeah, I don't need that stuff. Why did you say my name, says Jay? Were you the mud floozy? Captain Bruisin' trainer? Okay, people did not ready up, but it's fine. We can start making our way downtown, Nate. You want to walk fast as the face is passed? Mm-hmm. Well, we're homebound. You're supposed to do the... That's your part. Do the part.
No.
Oh my god, Nate ruined things. We could have had everything. Nate doesn't want to be the neenany part. If anyone is good at doing piano noises, send me an Instagram message. We'll make something work. All right, I'm going to flip over to our boy. Whoa.
That's a big hole.
Yeah, that guy just drove through a lake. Why is there all kinds of massive trucks around today making noise? There's a Brothers convention around. I'm just waiting to see one of those trucks that has the 2 horns on the front. You got all the shiny Meowth variants now? Yeah, I guess this would be the last one, right? Well, unless they bring regular Dynamax Meowth around in the Alolan form. I'm not a huge fan of Alolan Meowth. The Galarian one's cool because he kind of got a beard. He just wants to listen to some records and chill. But the Alolan one I don't like as much. Nate's the reason you can't have nice things. Yeah, he's kind of like Bronzor. He's the reason that I live to forget. I want a bumper sticker that says that curb came out of nowhere. Yeah, that is something you do like to say. Nate's protecting BT from the unwanted encounters? Yeah. I mean, Nate's the bodyguard. The homeless people have to go through him first. Actually, the homeless people haven't been around today. The spawns are pretty low.
Yeah.
I don't think they're weather boosted right now, that's why. And by that, I mean they don't wake up until like 5:30 when the hangover wears off. Flip over again. Alolan's a hairless cat? The hairless catito? But yeah, it's been pretty good. I mean, like, low spawns for that. And Byloop says, geez, W Nate. The homeless fear Nate. And for good reason, too. They should. At least once a day I have someone walk up to me and they're like, hey, I'm yelling because I'm drunk. And it's your fault. And I'm like, okay, take it easy. It's too warm out for them? Yeah. They prefer -20, sleeping on heaters. This one's taking a little bit longer. I've actually had a guy faint. I don't know if I'm being targeted. I don't know. Seems like they're discriminating against me. We're racking up nice dust. Should be back over 80 mil, which is cool. The place we want to be. Spotlight Hour is 2 times transfer candy? I can't wait to get rid of a bunch of turtles then, I guess. Get some enamorous candies. The Spotlight Hours lately, I feel like they just don't care. They're just like, yeah, just throw up whatever. You know, whatever. Just get us to Kalos Tour.
Yeah, was it a fungus or no?
No, we had...
That's when it hurt like 2 weeks ago or whatever.
Yeah, and then recently we had that Mana one that I didn't care about. Of course, I got the shiny for that right away. Unhinged as always, says Marissa. Yeah. Who even likes to be hinged? Like cabinets? Right? But they play by the rules, so that's different. The cat is possessed. Yeah, he's been taking some max mushrooms. He's freaking out, man. He's watching Power Rangers in the basement. Which is what you do when you have max mushrooms. We're going to skip this. This one's shiny for sure. Like 100%. Ready? Why? It's actually pretty good. Doors too? Yeah, frick doors, Marissa. Doors are just playing it safe all the time. You know, never taking any chances. And then everyone's like, come on, live a little. Be unhinged. He's like, I can't. I won't work. I can't function like that. Yo, Vods, what's up, man? OG Power Rangers? Yeah, there were some cooler ones than other ones, though. The one of them sucked. I forget what color, but he sucked. He'd come on the TV, and I'd be in my diapers. I'm like, boo! Get out of here. Go be the green one. Because the green one was sick. Okay, after this, we have to go and exchange money for coins with Niantic. They're celebrating Thanksgiving Me Your Money Day. It's a holiday for them. Let's spam some of these. I mean, Niantic, could you guys, like, just sponsor 1% of what I do for your game? It'd be like 1 schmeckle for them, or the end of the world for me. They could just flip me 1 singular Niantic coin once in a while. Got a 423. That's pretty good. Tommy was green and white. You knew their names? I was too young, I think, at the time. Or just did not care. I think I used to watch them at that age where you're a toddler and you just stand in front of the TV while you also have a dinosaur toy in your mouth. That's how I used to watch it. I just enjoy a nice dinosaur toy, like a Triceratops after daycare type thing, just to relax, take the edge off. Mighty Morphine was a bestie? Man, I wish I knew their names. PST Scopely now? Yeah, I mean, the game is still run by the same Niantic people, though, so... I mean...
Still their logo on.
Yeah, it's a different name to blame with the same guys behind it. but I am quite aware of who runs the game. All right, once everyone readies up, we'll walk to the next one. My network here says I'm in danger, so hopefully we can go somewhere else. Yo, Carl, what's up, man? How you doing? Tommy was the white and green one? We're talking about Power Rangers. It started because we're talking about eating max mushrooms and the activities you do with that. And I mean, it goes hand in hand that if you're gonna eat max mushrooms, you gotta watch Power Rangers. Have some Power Rangers and chill. Take it, you got your free pennies from the Go Pass? Yeah, exactly. They're willing to part with 70 whole pennies. I can't wait to buy an incense and a half with that. My grandkids are gonna inherit those 70 Pokecoins. Almost got the hundo? Dang. I haven't got really any good ones yet, Carl. I got a 417, which is, you know, it's like a 93, I guess, but nothing super good. And I'm all about super good stuff. Not super bad stuff, but rather the opposite. Where am I playing? I'm in Canada. You can probably hear the sound of moose running in the streets. And I'm just outside of my igloo right now. Tommy was the white, green, and black. We have some rivaling opinions. Is it green and white or black? Well, I don't know. All I know is that everyone seems to like Tommy quite a bit. Tommy's got accolades. The rest of them, no one knows his name. He's just the blue guy. But Tommy, everyone knows. Pink Ranger was my first crush for sure. Well, yeah, obviously, Rooster. I feel like that goes without saying. But at the time, Rooster, you couldn't really, you know, slide into the DMs. You had to send a message by courier pigeon. And, you know, she had too many of those to sift through to really ever hear yours. Almost time to empty the maple syrup buckets. Yeah, it'll be coming in soon, Banzuki. You already know. How many raids you do so far, says Vods? 12, maybe. It's hard to say. I haven't really kept count, man. Everyone's favorite Tonka truck? I don't know if I have one. I'm not a Tonka truck guy. Tommy was the green and the evil one. You guys have a lot of facts about Power Rangers, man. Again, I watched it very passively. He was 2 colors in the OG series. Yellow Ranger Gal, says Kay. I think this is the most lively debate I've ever had on my stream over Power Rangers. And if you don't know what that is, if you were born in 2016, ask your great-great-grandmother. She'll know. Is G-Max Meowth any strong? No. No, it's just a long cat.
They still did recent Power Rangers movies.
I guess so, yeah. But yeah, this won't be useful at all, and Snorlax is, I guess if there was ever a use for normal types, you'd go with him.
There's never a use for normal.
Because this, like, I mean, even tankiness wouldn't be a good tank, unless you're going against, like, if you don't have Snorlax, you're going against Gengar. Maybe. Still, yeah. Okay, make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. I think the reason we haven't got a Shundo yet is there's not enough likes in the stream, so... Oh, Jay was in there. Now I'm happy again. We have a lot of Jays in the community. There's Jay Dukes, there's Jay Dad, there's JK, there's Jay other names as well. And... Frick, 410. Not good enough. Best show ever was Mona the Vampire? I don't know if I remember that one. Maybe, but probably not. I was super happy getting 2 shinies. Shiny Lucky Groudons. Oh, nice. From trades? That's cool. Groudonius Maximus. One of my Shundos I have, and I care a great deal for him. He's a cool guy doing all kinds of fire lizard things. So... yeah, those cliffs are like right near the Dialga, which we could do as well. Oh yeah, I gotta buy coins. Okay, hold on guys, one sec. You guys can look at Gyarados while I spend money. And Gyarados is telling you guys, you should subscribe to the channel. It is free. And Gyarados told you, not me. It's not a selfless plug. Gyarados is like, yo, me love channel. You subscribe too. So, you should definitely do that because Gyarados loves the channel. Why is the website so bad right now? Website, I'm trying to give you dollars, and the website is refusing to have them. A promo code? Wish I had a promo code. Dude, that would be the best thing that they should do. For me. It should be like BT69, and you save 6.9% at checkout on coins. Why don't they do that? Niantic, let's work something out that costs you money and it works for me. Okay, we're back. I've bought coins. which is great. Joke's on you, I'm already subscribed. Yeah, you're the man. Well, I appreciate that. All right, we're back. Meowth be walking like an Egyptian mummy? Yeah, he kind of has this way about him. It's a very unlikable way that he walks around. What's the shiny looking like? The shiny, I can't really show you the G-Max one in here. It's this guy. He just gets a little bit darker, kind of. He's okay looking, we'll put it that way. Petition for BT creator code. I don't even know if they do that loop, but they should. Like, would it not make sense? They would sell more coins to people that don't usually buy coins if you get a discount. Like,
what do they do? Nothing that they do makes sense anymore.
Like, think about how easy that would be for them. They just do a thing. Even if you saved 1% on using my code, people would do it, and it would help me and them. Like, that's... Niantic, come on, man. Let's make some beautiful music together. It's a no-brainer. Should hear G-Max Meowth's cry. I've heard it's good. Hey, Fur, what's up? Yeah, the shiny's okay. I don't mind it. It's not the best. But yeah, I wish that, again, I know it's Scopely or Niantic or whatever, but I wish that they would look into things a little bit better for mutual beneficial things. Because other games do that. There's a lot of other games that, like, want to partner with people that promote them and stuff. And it's virtual money. It costs them essentially nothing to be able to do that. Meowth?
Money, right?
Yeah.
I'm paying them all the time.
Meowth is like a yellow hue white. Kind of like a really hydrated pea. Which reminds me, hydration check. That's a good segue, Rooster. I have to give you that. Meow, 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 G-Max Meowth 2026. Did he actually say that, though, Satoru? I don't know if he actually did, or you're paraphrasing him, you know? Brawl Stars does that? With creator codes? I mean, honestly, man, it's not... I know there's a lot of people that stream this game, and people do a good job. Not saying there's anything special about the streams. But what I am saying is, it definitely encourages people from watching the streams to buy coins and buy things in-game. It's like on a regular basis, on a daily basis. So not for any gain of my own, but it would be cool if they would do codes like that so that you guys could save money. But yeah, I don't know. Apparently Niantic doesn't want to do that. They're not interested in everyone winning, I guess. But yeah, the other one that's up here to the right... Could do the Dialga too, because I like doing those. And then we could do the Cliffs as well as an interlude. Honestly, I'd rather get a shiny Shadow Fish than this cat. Even though we're still going to do more cats. Anthony, what's up, man? Reading is fundamental. Reading is had, Kristen. The only winner here is Niantic. I was kind of hoping, like when Scopely bought them, and maybe they will, but I was kind of hoping that they would rework the whole system of how they promote things and do things like creator codes and stuff. Because it would be great, man, honestly. They already do some kind of like sponsorships for other people, but I think that's more like taking care of flights and things like that, which would also be cool because big companies like Niantic can essentially just use points they have to fly people wherever. It doesn't even cost them anything to do. Whereas, you know, for me to go to an event, it's just thousands of dollars out of pocket for myself. So, I mean, it would be cool if they started helping people like myself. Maybe they will someday. Never say never. The one shiny Shadow, Raikou from the raid day. Raikou's a good one. Shadow Gigas. There's only time and space around, though. Yeah, the Gigas have been weird. Like, a few days here we have only Gigas, and then another day we had none. But yeah, I think they're, like, almost right beside each other up here. Yeah, we'll do Dialga. We'll do Dialga after this, do a couple cliffs, hop back in the Meowths. Because it's not like we're having lobbies of 100 people anyways. I think anyone who wants battles will get as many as they want today, regardless if we stop and do a Dialga or whatever. And I like them candies too. What's up, Mikey? The snow's kind of melted here. That's actually a plus. Dude fishing down there too. Wonder if he's got any nice gurglers from the deep. That's a Mark Wahlberg accent. I was going for like a Family Guy one. Mark Wahlberg, a Mac Wahlberg. I like his little song for Wahlburgers, his restaurant. If you haven't heard it, look it up on YouTube. It's hilarious. It's the best theme song ever. Just here for the normal cat, says normal cat. I mean, well, you're a little bit biased in the name. We will do them, though. Yeah, there's a Dialga and 2 Cliftons. And, man, if you guys follow the streams, which a lot of you guys do on a daily basis, I can't find Cliff to save my life. Every single day, it's always Sierra and Arlo City. Hey, what's up, Kills? Any shiny cats? Yeah, we got one. We got one on the very first raid, and since then, none have shined, but maybe this one will. Gonna get the shiny, says Cody? I hope so. Is Gigantamax actually worth the grind? Yeah, Dust and XP are insane. Like, the Pokemon is one thing, but the XP and Dust you get is crazy. Okay, let's see it. I feel like this one's shiny. Ready? I'm just kidding. I've been trying to make that work, and it's just not been doing it. Stardust is awesome. Yeah, because I don't know what the math exactly would be, but I mean, think about how many Pokemon you'd have to catch to be able to do even, say, 10 of these G-Max battles with the Star Piece on. Like, to equal the same Stardust. It's staggering. It's a lot. Yeah, Cliff here, and there's one down over there. Let's do the Dialga quick. We'll do the Cliff, other Cliff, then back to these. Because we're not even halfway through the raid day yet. So if you want to hop in on Dialga, let me know. If you want to just wait for the cats, that's totally cool too, but we'll send some invititos. Yeah, I mean, it's because it's Meowth, right? I like the first ball catch too, though. And not like you really have to mega anything to get extra Meowth XLs. Maybe some of you guys need them if you want a 50 max one, but as far as it goes for me, I'm not really too concerned about farming XLs or anything for, yeah, I think I have way more than I could deal with. Hey, thank you for the sub. Welcome in. Got Mr. Carl hopping into, let's get Mr. Gigas in there. I haven't got the full buddy hearts on Reggie because we're not actually raiding. We're doing max battles. 2 million dust. You have 47 million dust now. Beautiful. Yeah, you can never have enough, honestly. Like, even though I have, I think, a good amount in the game, you can spend it so fast. If you go on a spree of maxing things, you can just drop 10 million in literally minutes. So, good to max out on what you can. This is actually the first legendary raid I've seen around here. Because I think we saw a Palkia when we first started, but, like, other than that... Ooh, I would be down to do those, too, if we find some. The Nitto King, specifically. Rooster actually did, yeah. It's in my side pocket today. But I appreciate you looking out. I'm a very hydrated guy outside of the streams, too. I try to go lighter when I am streaming just because it has to go somewhere, and pulling over to use the facilities kind of sucks, especially in this area. Would be nice if they just had, like, some kind of public washroom. I thought that's what that building was over there. But it's apparently not. And it seems like the Tim Hortons does not like when you go in there for that.
Yeah, like they've been discussing putting one in, like they've redid all that street, right?
Yeah.
They've been talking about putting one in over there, but there's a lot of like people saying, you've got other problems you got to deal with first before you give more places for people to destroy.
Yeah. I just mean, it would be so ideal to have a washroom when I'm grinding here. I pretty much have to go outside. Like, there's no other option for me to do it. You gonna use it all? You're gonna use it all? Yeah, I mean, it's true. I level 50 things all the time, too. I'm very picky, obviously, but people would think with the dust I have that I don't max anything. I max things on a regular basis, but they have to be the right thing.
Yeah, I think I went through my tag even of like all the things that I power up at some point, and it still is going to do nothing.
Yeah.
I'll still have over 100 million probably.
Well, because it's still what, 2 Pokemon per million on average?
Shadow.
Yeah, exactly.
Shadow's like, yeah, bad.
Yeah, Cat, that's what we're talking about with that. That's why they can't have that.
For me, I'd have to max out like 80. Like, that's a lot.
I wish that there was a tag that you could have for level 50 Pokemon. I have my own tag, but there's no actual way to look up maxed out.
No.
Which sucks.
I can because they're either over 40 or, like, they're either maxed or they're not.
Yeah.
So I can do, what's it called? Is it just Candy XL, I think?
You can kind of see,
everything that's at least above level 40.
Here we go, come on. Not shiny. Yeah, it's a pretty good one, though.
2307, I think?
Yep, and I got a 2287, so mine's decent.
Mine is getting transferred.
Also, I should get this Spinda-Quest done. All right, Mr. Gigas is happy now. Let me get the Spinda-Quest done. We'll do the Cliff. I'm going to hop back into the max battles here in a brief minute, but I wanted to get this done. Haven't got a shiny Spinda this rotation yet. Come on. Not shiny. You want a 523. Let's do Mr. Clifton here. There's a long cap beside it. Ooh, I wonder if we'll be able to do that. If not, we can restart with that.
I would say we should wait.
Yeah, just in case we have a slimmer lobby too. Yeah, the main goal of the day. I know that it's Meowth raid day, but this is... I'm doing Cliff every single day. Literally buying radars on a daily basis to get these. And I don't think there's ever going to be a shadow rotation that I care more about. And just for this one mon. I'm trying to think what would be like rival that. Maybe when Shadow Eevee comes around, I'm going to want that. Because the Umbreon, like the whole line's pretty good. I'm actually surprised we haven't got Shadow Eevee yet. It's not even in the normal grunts, is it? Like, ever.
I don't know if it ever will be. I think there's certain ones that they just don't want to
Like
do.
the Pikachu as well, probably not going to be.
I think there's just ones they just don't want to do.
Yeah, because the Shadow Umbreon would be so cool, man. The shiny Shadow.
Because like people have brought up like the babies all the time too, right? So like even like Togekiss and stuff like that, where it's like they don't think they'll ever do babies like Riolu.
Yeah, true.
Unlikely they'll ever do Shadow for it.
Unless they really run out of stuff, we'll see.
I mean, they can do Shadow Raids for Lucario probably, but...
Banzuki, the Hundo command. Did you get a good one? Hold on, my chat was scrolled up there. 2271. Oh, Carl got a shiny. Nice. Dude, my bad. Everything's scrolled up. I was reading the top thing there. I was wondering. I was like, is it stuck? I see it now. Congrats on the shiny, dude. Play Rocket League? Mr. J Dukes does. That's his whole channel, pretty much. Well, that and other games, but I know he does. Shiny Shadow Sylveon. I'm not as big of a Sylveon fan, but I mean, they'd all be pretty nice. I am switch locked, so I'm just going to let him farm me down so I can get my bird in here. I like Blacephalon, but if you swap, you're switch locked. He's so spammy, and he's not going to do anything against T-Tar. Yeah, if we could bottle cap Shadows, Ashley, oh my god, I'd already have done that. Okay, Cliff is down. Make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. Shiny Shadow luck this time. We're going for the goldfish. 61 CP is the hundo. Man, please. Not shiny and a 40 CP is another one here we'll do after.
May as well do it. And then
I guess I could do it now, yeah.
cat, and then we'll do the cat after reset.
Dang, man. Just Cliff City over here.
Yeah, it must be. I don't know if the one on Main Street is or not.
I think we've maybe done all the cliffs that I know, but there could be some other ones. But like from the ones I've actually seen, I'm just surprised how many leaders are around today.
Yeah.
Sylveon's a tank if you're low level. Need a fairy type? Yeah, I mean for budget, definitely, right? That and I guess Togekiss would be pretty good too. There's not really any like super good fairy nuke Pokemon now that I think about it. Maybe an Amorous could be pretty good in the future with a different moveset or something. But most of them learn Gleam, which is okay. It just takes a long time to get to.
Yeah, no, there really isn't any because I don't think Zacian has.
It gets play rough.
Yeah, that's what I mean, but it's not really I mean, it's a nuke move enough.
Yeah.
You're usually using Behemoth Blade and stuff instead.
I can't get a Carp over 45 CP. Yeah, dude, the Shadow Raids are rough. Like Shadow like grunts and stuff for leaders are really, really bad for CPs. I have done over 100 cliffs. I haven't got any that have been even purifiable yet. So I'd love a hundo. A Shadow hundo of this would be so cool, man. Just gonna see if I can farm down this Credilli. So this can also run Gallade in the back. And that's kind of why I like having this bird, because it has Brave Bird too, which is good against Gallade. How long does it take to get this good in Pokemon Go? I mean, just having strong Pokemon. You have to play the game often because there's different raid rotation. So every week or 2 weeks to switch the raids, there's different raid bosses, and playing the game constantly, you can kind of get good pieces here and there. So it does take some time for sure. Need a Fire Fairy type? That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, that would be... I mean, it wouldn't really be weak to too much then, I guess.
Maybe a tackle if they did it. Probably.
Yeah. Okay, we're about to hop back in on another one. But in the meantime, come on, Cliff. Not shiny 51. Dude, I get 51 all the time. Man, that sucks. It's just so tough to find Cliff, man. When they don't shine, it's a little disheartening. Still have rocket radars, though, which is good. There's 34 seconds on this. We're going to wait for it to flip. Took that down kind of quick. Doing Cliff in like 2 minutes. It's not too bad. What did I miss? So we got a shiny today already of this guy, which is cool. You know, the long cat has been caught. What is his... That's his animation? He's very slow. I thought it would be very different than that. But yeah, we have one so far. The Go Plus has been catching too. Should be catching. And it looks like it hasn't really encountered any shinies or anything like that. But we're going to hop in this as soon as it resets. Also, Mr. Gigas brought me something. What did he bring me? When did I start my account? August of 2023. So I've been playing for about 2.5 years. I got about 650 million XP, about 15,000 kilometers walked. Just under 500,000 Pokemon, so 500 million Pokemon caught. All right, let's hop in. We're back to the cats after a brief intermission. Which I'm kind of glad we did. I mean, at least I got those out of the way. I don't have to worry about them anymore. But where are the other ones? Are they up kind of near like the other side of G-Bird Avenue? Near the baseball diamond?
Yeah. Like the big cluster?
Yeah. How many are there?
3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to check those at some point.
Maybe, again, may as well.
Well, I wonder, we'll look after, but I wonder if there's like a power stop close to there. Probably not. I don't think businesses would be up that way.
I don't think I saw one, but...
Yeah. Ever gotten a shiny from an egg? Yep. Yeah, I've got tons. I mean, I've hatched around 15,000 eggs, I think, total in the game. So I've hatched probably 150. I mean, not too many. I don't have the best egg luck. Do I have Zygarde complete, says Code Red Eddie? Yes, I do. I do, and I'm working on getting enough cells to be able to have a second one because I do believe the shiny will be coming to the game at some point. I don't know if it's anytime soon, but at some point in the future, we'll get a shiny one, probably from like a paid research or something like that. So... I'd like to have the XLs to be able to do it, or the cells. No shiny yet for Marissa, dang. I hope you get it soon. Satura will be back. Have you thought about using Annihilate against the Rocket Leaders because Rage Fist? Yeah, I could use that too. The only problem is, I guess it would be good against Credillia, it'd be good against the Tyranitar. It'd be okay against Skarmory. That flying type is annoying. I love Blacephalon for that because it just cooks them.
I just don't think the ramp up's really worth it. It takes a long time.
Yeah, like I'm always trying to do the least amount of charge moves. You want to just be able to farm things down with fast moves because like it just takes so long.
That's why a lot of people just use like just if you can just like Mega Ray.
Yeah, Mega Ray, anything that has like Incinerate, like moves like that are pretty nice. I forget which way we're even gonna go.
I was trying to think if it's worth checking the main street one or not.
Yeah, we could. I mean, wherever we can do these is fine. Good log from Palestine. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, dude.
Like you still have more radars, right?
Yep.
Okay, we'll just see if the main street one is.
Yeah, because I just mean like, for how this city usually is, there's actually a lot of rockets today, so might as well capitalize on those.
I'd rather check it now instead of having to backtrack for it for no reason later.
Yeah, Half Hatch is because they messed up something with the Into the Depths event, which I think that was like the cloth release, I'm pretty sure. So I didn't read into what it is, but Half Hatch is nice because for me, I'm going after a lot of rockets, like the leaders like you just saw. So I can hatch off in regular incubators, go after the 12K eggs, and they're 6 kilometers. I'm burning those like every hour and a bit, so pretty nice. The game bugging? Hey, Jason, good to see you, man. Good to have you back. Thank you guys for crushing the like goal. We'll get Garlics up there with unfortunate Mr. Bronzor. Was it the Glimmet event? You're probably right. Yeah, it was one of those. But either way, yeah, they messed something up so we get half hatch distance. It's okay. I mean, I'm not going crazy on the eggs. Next week, this time next week, I'll be playing, I guess, day 3 of Kalos Tour in Los Angeles. And there's going to be crazy, crazy eggs for that. So I'm not really spending too much cash on incubators until that, because it just doesn't make sense, right? If I could be hatching potentially shiny Halucha next week, I don't really need to be hatching 10-kilometer seasonal eggs right now. Try to give you different ones. Is it good that my first ever shiny on Pokemon GO is Archon? Archon's cool. It's actually kind of a tough one to get. Flip over again. There we go. Got 4 extra 3-time use incubators for the GO Tour. Nice. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm going to be hatching quite a few eggs. When I go to in-person events, like, again, I mentioned before, I'll be in LA next week. So when I'm taking the time and effort to fly to events, I go pretty hard on eggs. We're talking probably hatching 100 plus per day. Like full 9 incubators going out at the same time. Supers, whatever. I feel like you either go to in-person events and go hard or you don't go at all, right? There's no point in going there and being like, oh, I'm not going to participate. That's just my 2 cents. I like to be all in or all out. And also the eggs are spectacular. I'm not sure about the 2Ks and the 5Ks yet. They're usually so-so. But last year the 10-kilometer eggs were the regionals. That should be how it works again for tour event. So we're looking at what, Klefki, the Halucha. What's the other one going to be? I forget. Oh, the sword, yeah.
There's 2 crappy ones, right?
So yeah, that's not too bad. Like that's some pretty good Aggitos.
Was it Aircross or something like that? No, I can't be right.
No, it's Hawlucha.
No, but I think there's like 2 that were not like brand new.
Oh, really? Because last year was only 3 things in the 10Ks.
Well, maybe that's global actually.
Or maybe they'll throw the not new ones in like 5Ks. That'd be cool. Okay, down it goes. Drop a like for some shiny luck. The Honedge, yeah, the sword. Let's see it, man. It's been a while since one shined. I hope this one's going to be it. Bailoop with the shiny luck, and does not shine 413. Yikes. It seems like the spawns have increased for the people yelling and screaming in the streets, which is good. That's more what we're used to here. Would just be too quiet of a day otherwise. Need the shiny Honedge? Yeah, I mean, it's going to be kind of a tough chase because there's...
Oh, I don't have a radar anymore.
There's technically, what, going to be 4 for that? Because isn't there... Is that one have a male and female evolution too?
What?
The Honedge?
No.
Because there's still 3, right? The Dewblade, the Honedge, and then the whatever the final one's called.
Yeah, there's 3 different.
Yeah, so it's going to take enough time.
Yeah, there's no. I don't even know if it has a gender at all.
Also, here we go. 12K. White Salamander incoming. Oh, I hate that thing. Yeah, stupid Shroodle.
What's the rocket radar here after?
It's Cliff.
Okay.
Nice, dude. Cliff Central today. Let me incubate another 12K. Dude, so many Cliffs. We haven't got this lucky like ever. 413's bad. You want a 427.
Right. You're in that one?
Yep. Shiny on the first one for J-Les. Let's go. Congrats on the shiny. Yeah, now would be a good time for the city to have washrooms of sorts. I do have to have a Pidove somewhere at some point. Guess I could go to the Tim Hortons. I don't think they like it, but I don't really care.
I'm sure they put up the worst.
They'll be like, sir, don't be using the washroom. And I'll be like, I'm not from here. I don't speak the language. Aegislash the 6 shiny? Yeah, it's been like, it's probably going to be a tough shiny chase to get 3 of them. Because last year I needed Sigilif, right, from the eggs? But he's just one guy. He's not a whole family. This time, I hope it's a little bit easier to do.
Yeah, well, they're in raids too, I'm pretty sure.
Timballs, they're in raids too? Oh, yeah. There's going to be so many things in raids, it sounds like, for Kalos Tour. Between all, like, the crazy megas, Xerneas Yveltal, I think there's a costume Pikachu or 2 of them. You're saying Honedge is in raids. Like, that's kind of a lot of things going down at once, isn't it? I just hope I kind of hope for that Mega Knights event I was saying before, but I really hope they pump gyms in for that. If there's that many megas, they should do the thing where, like, they have gyms on top of gyms artificially put in for the event. Like, that would be really sick. Because otherwise, you could get really unlucky. It spawns in a bunch of, like, something you don't want as much, an Ampharos or whatever.
I assume it'll be like, I don't know, I didn't read into it, but when they did it at the Worlds Tour, where there's one, at Worlds after it ended, there's 1 gym per G-Max.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking they're going to do with this if it's a new event. Okay, Mr. Clifton is down. Number 4 or 5 of the day, right? Number 4? I think it's number 4. But come on, Cliff. Give me a goldfish. He doesn't do it. 55. So it's better. But oh man, we're just burning radars right now. The gyms on top of gyms. Yeah, because with how many megas there's going to be, man. Like, they really need to make sure there's ample amount of gyms. And, like, I'm only interested in hunting some of those megas with the backgrounds. Like, I need the Zard, the Sceptile. Lucario is going to be cool to hunt when it's in the main event too, like the Garys or whatever, but not every mega I'm going to be going super hard to get, I wouldn't say. Have I played Legends EA? Yep. I have indeed. Am I out of rocket radars? Did I use all of them? I guess there's only 7 in that pack. That makes sense. Let me just buy one in case you get a Cliff again. And there's 2 long cats. 2 long boys. Oh yeah, we could do these 2 and then walk up and there's one halfway down Gebert Avenue.
Yeah, it makes the most sense to do that way.
Yeah. That adds up to me. 5-hour drive to Copenhagen? Oh, for GoFest. 94% from Bailoop. Orny Bears any shinies. Yeah, we got the shiny Meowth. The Go Plus has been catching too, but that is our only one of the day so far. Which, I mean, is still good. I'm glad that I got one. A lot of these G-Max days take me like 30 battles to get it, so. Yeah, and in the meantime, let me see. How much dust? 500K, I think? I think I was at like 79.8. I'm at 80.3. So yeah, that's some pretty nice dustage right there. 65 for Mr. Wanzuki. Let's get back to the cats. This one's at Yummy Yummy. All right, sounds like a tasty place to do some raids. And all my boys are fainted, of course they are. I definitely won't be keeping any of these that are not, like, good ones, because I don't think anyone's going to ask me for non-shiny Gmax Meowths as a special trade. Because they do count as a special trade. You can't just spam these off. So, get my boy in here. All right. But yeah, very excited, man. Next week's going to be just the best. I'm excited for the beginning of this week, too, having the Solgaleo raids and whatever, but we're going to go hard at the end of the week. Got a shiny, but it's horrible. Nice, at least you got one. RSVP for a Stantler, says Kristen. Ooh, I'm kind of tempted. Perhaps. Perhaps I will. I appreciate you thinking about me, though. Look at Soapy in there with the maracas. He's just going cuckoo bananas. Wonder how much of a biggie the bank would think it is if I just, like, peed on the side of it. Think they think it's a biggie? Probably.
Probably.
They'd probably be like think it's not cool or something. Put it on cameras.
Yeah, the better would be probably by the baseball diamond area.
That's the thing, like, when it's dark around here, there's some areas, but otherwise, like, they have to open a public washroom, man. It doesn't make any sense. I know why they don't, but it sucks if you're, like, a normal human. Watch out for security cameras. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to pee on a bank.
I'm sure there's tons of security cameras here.
I'm sure people have peed on it before, but they probably only go after normal people. That window up there's...
Like they have monies.
That window's broken. I bet you that's nice and cold in the wintertime.
That's right, awesome.
That's, looks like someone threw a rock through there. Police will do nothing. Don't pee on the bunnies again. Cat, that was one time. Those bunnies were fine. Most of them went on to live full lives after they were drizzled on. And it actually was a character building experience. Most of those cats went on to really appreciate the good things in life after they'd been peed on. Not cats, bunnies, whatever they are. All right, here we go. You can invite other members. You don't want to do any other ones? Okay, no worries. Yeah, so Loop, usually because like any friends that are level 2, they can snipe. So what I usually do is just spam off invites to any like newer members as a courtesy. If you don't want them though, just ignore them. I'll try not to send some, but if I do, just feel free to ignore them. Traumatized bunnies. You can pee next to the church, which is messed up and they won't do anything. I just feel bad if like old people came out of there. It is Sunday too, man, so I don't really want to do that. I don't really want some old people that are just living their life to come outside and see a wild wiglet encounter. That's not cool. You peed on bunnies? I did not. Well, I peed in a bush one time on stream and bunnies came running out. I didn't see them. I didn't be like, yo, I'm gonna go wet some bunnies. But they happened to be living in the tree that I selected to urinate on. So it happened one time and I was very sorry. I feel terrible about it, but it did happen. And no, I think they ran away because like they saw me coming. I don't think they got like spackled on or anything like that. Cashmere's having a laugh. Wild Wiglet's crazy. I just maxed the wrong thing. I got Wiglets on the brain. It's fine. You peed on their house, pretty much. That's wild. Dude, put it this way. It's like -20 that day. It's a blizzard. Snow's flying. There's no washrooms open. And there's a tree. There's a bunch of trees. I'm like, oh, I'll just, do my business on the tree here quick. And then bunnies came out and I'm like, oh no. So yeah. His scent marked their home. I watched, don't ask me why. Don't ask me why before I even tell the story. But the other night, I watched a documentary on wolverines. The animal, not Hugh Jackman or whatever. But anyways, the actual animals. And it shows what they do is they go and find beaver dams. They'll go inside and destroy every beaver inside and then move their family inside the beaver den. And the male's job is to walk around peeing on the outside of the den all day so that other people know that it's his den. Like, imagine that's your job. You're a male wolverine and you're like, well, better fill up the tank and go drop some markers around my tank so everyone else knows. And again, no one asked me why I was watching that. It just was suggested on YouTube and it really got away from me. And then I was like, holy crap, it's 2 a.m., go to bed. But it was pretty interesting. The bunny's house suffered a hurricane? It's only one shiny indeed. When is this over? Wait, when is this over? Driving and won't get there for 45 minutes. Well, the raid day's over in 45 minutes. Well, no. An hour and 15. Dare said, what did I walk into? Just typical shenanigans. I like being myself. Okay, so we're almost there. Probably one more max, I think, perhaps. Pretty normal stuff. Yeah, we're just talking about the bunnies. My heart goes out to them again. And what happened on that faithful day when they were sprinkled on by some handsome guy that didn't know any better. It's not his fault at all. I have 30 minutes to get a shiny, says Ashley. Yeah, I hope you get one right away. Hopefully it's the first invite. What documentary is that? Well, it was on Wolverines. Like, it's on, like, how they live. They're a rare animal here in Canada. So, like, some dude found a place that had them and was filming them. Not some dude, a nature documentary. Not just some diddler in the woods that's looking to creep on Wolverines living their lives. Even though that's kind of what he's doing. But, yeah, he was, like, showing, like, how they live and how they mate. Not how they mate. How they make other ones. This isn't coming across well. It was a normal documentary, okay? But I learned a lot. Because I can't say I've ever really seen Wolverines in the wild. How they mate? No, it was showing how they select mates. Which is also another weird thing. Pretty much the female picks whoever's the best at killing beavers. I don't know why beavers are so involved, but they seem to only feast on beavers. I don't know if it's because they're like easy targets. Bro's too free? Need a Wolverine emote? Everyone thinks you're talking about like the superhero guy though. It's not. We're talking about like otters with fangs pretty much. Okay. Some friendship with Kamal, nice. Smells like, oh, that's KFC I smell. Smells like glorious chicken here. Oh man. I want to quit everything and just go eat chicken. Come on. Fool, let's go. The 412. I was going to say, I thought it was a higher number. But upon further examination, it's just a dirty old 412. And we'll take him and shalom aleikum. I don't know what that means. I hope that's not bad. But he's been caught. Huge, says Byloop. Yeah, he's a pretty long cat. And IVs. Yeah, he's the dollar store hundo, not the Walmart hundo. It's a 13-13-13, so he's like purifiable, which is great. I'm going to cherish him forever until I forget about him. Let's heal up my boys. Sweet. Zimmy says that's awesome. Happy for you. Thanks. I appreciate it. Beavers or Deadpool then? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't know why Wolverines prefer to eat beaver meat. That sounds wrong too, but they do. So yeah, if you're ever thinking about being a beaver for a living, watch out, because Wolverines, they're against to get you. Even when you're sleeping. Back to back, maybe. Slow-mo F-bomb? Alright. Beaver meat, huh? Yeah, I don't know. Look at Marissa's face. She's turned into Ditto. And even Ditto's shocked. We're going that way, right? Because we want it that way. And I can tell you why, if you want. You don't want to know why? Okay. It's fine. We'll just take the back streets, because the back streets are back, all right? I gotta stop. Someone stop me. Someone pull the red button. I've gone too far. Flats or drum wings? Oh, I'm a flats guy. But I mean, if you put some drums around, I'll smash those too. Here's probably good. I don't want to risk it. Man, KFC smells amazing. It smells like they don't have like that 16-year-old that doesn't know how to spice things in there.
Well, I'm sure they still do that.
It smells like they have like the slightly older 17-year-old with the mustache, and he does know how to spice stuff. He's doing great in grade 11, and he spices stuff like a freaking champ. So shout out to him. Poor Babarrel? Yeah, Babarrel's getting 8. That car sounds not healthy.
Nope.
It's hanging on by a thread. Gonna need you on speed dial, says Marissa. I can already tell I'm gonna be sore from laughing at him. I'm glad that's how you see it. I was more worried you were gonna be like, yo, I have to stay in the same house as this guy and he's gonna drive me nuts. Because that's how most people are. Most people hang out with me for like 2 minutes and they're like, dude, you're a little much. Just a little bit. Shout out to 17-year-olds with mustaches. Yeah, he's pretty mature for his age. But he's one of those 17-year-olds that like doesn't know what deodorant is yet, which is a parenting flaw, I think. You know when you're like in high school and there's like that one kid who's just always stinky? Don't be that kid. No one likes that. Instead, be the kid that has a stick of gum and offer them to your friends. Because everyone likes the guy that offers them a stick of gum. You just learn how to be friends from me to you. Take that with you for the rest of your life. Jay says BT and I will be eating pizza and fried chicken for 4 days straight. Dude, don't you say these things unless they're true. That's all I want in life. The Pokemon stuff can wait. I will fly to Los Angeles just for chicken and pizza and nothing else. I have a 17-year-old boy. I take no responsibility for his hygiene. I do my best, says Kristen. I feel like I really struck a chord with that one, didn't I? I'm sorry, Kristen. It's his fault. He should do better. Send him my way. Tell him about the stick of gum thing. He'll make a lot of friends. Chicken nuggets? Sounds great. Lyle says, how's it going? It's been a bit weird, but it's good. Weird is good. Sometimes. I read that sign wrong. I didn't see the mercy part. I thought it said why matters. So I was going to be like, that's...
Very philosophic?
Yeah. Last time this thing said, we're the original YouTube, because they stream their, like, sermons at the church. I'm like, that's awesome. That's not what YouTube is at all. You guys really missed the play there, but... You know, that's some, like, 7-year-old guy that's like, ha, look at that. That's going to become a hashtag on the internet. And he's right. It will. I maxed the wrong thing again. This is what I get for making fun of old guys. I got fricked. I got fricked nicely. Meowth himself looking like a stick of gum. And that's why Meowth has a lot of friends. You go to a party, you can't even get near Meowth. He's got like a leather jacket on. He's smoking a doob. That's not cool, by the way. Don't do that. Unless you want to, and you're old enough. That's a whole other story. Anyways, getting back to Meowth. Weird how. In a good way. Mainly a good way.
I didn't think so.
This cat is taking it on the chin. I couldn't get a shiny when G-Max Butterfree came out? Yeah, he sucked.
Hey.
Nate likes Butterfree because Nate's a bug guy. You know in the main series games when you come across bug catchers? Nate's one of them with the bug net. They make you battle their Beedrills and they're like, I'm gonna frick you up. And you're like, I'm only 6 years old, help. Nate was that guy punishing 6-year-olds with his Beedrill. Don't be like Nate. What's up, Cleo? I will ensure he returns with most of his parts. Why would I lose my parts? I don't want to lose any parts. If anything, I want to gain parts. And Banzuki, I want to come back with an extra arm. One on the top of my neck so I could scratch my back easier. I don't have to use trees anymore. Because that's getting old quick. Segueing on. Hopefully this one's shiny. All right, let's just wipe off everything I just said there. A clean slate to work from. A blank canvas in which to paint my shiny picture on. And here we go. Come on, frick. 411. Where's the leader, Nate?
I don't have a radar.
Oh, Mr. Nate says, ooh, I don't have radars. Ooh. Just gonna walk around with no radars on. Okay. Ooh, it's Cliff. All right, now I'm happy again. Oh, there's 2 Cliffs. Now I'm double happy again. Dude,
I found the leaders.
why is there so many Cliffs? Is there another one here too? Hold on.
I don't know. I saw 3, but I don't know who was here. It was the church.
Oh my freaking God. There's actually one down there too.
At the church or something?
Yeah. Oh, it's so glorious. One of these is going to be shiny. Look at these glorious clips flapping in the wind. Become a champ? I'd love to. Another shiny for Marissa. Nice. When is the G-Max so easy? It brought Rog and Rollas to throw in? You're not going to want to use them against this guy. You're going to want to use Machamp if you can. All right. Dude, I can't believe we're finding so many Cliftons. I never find this many Cliffs, and I have a lot of people to thank for this. Mainly Nate, I guess. 2 brothers, they're the Cliff brothers. Imagine if Cliff was an identical twin, and his brother had like a great ball shaved into his beard. Oh, that'd be terrible. I hate them already. Cliff, don't get a brother. You're bad enough as it is. 405? I mean, it's still nice that it's shiny, though. I have one decent shiny and one shiny that's only a mother could love. That shiny, Meowth's mom looked at and she's like, those IVs they're great, sweetie. And then Meowth's dad's like, don't tell him that, he's gonna grow up to be a loser. Because his IVs are not so good. Meowth's dad's old school. What fast move do I use on Groudon? Mud Slap. Because I'm slapping the mud. And the base. That's a whole different story. Come on, Mr. Cakehead. Yo, the cars are splashing me. Why are they doing that? Splash other guys. I didn't like that at all. Guy in a truck just drove by and he's like, yeah, yeehaw, brother. Get some. I hated that. I hope he never does that again. feel like I need to put you in a timeout now? You read that in Shania Twain's voice? Does she feel like a woman? Are Meowth's parents Jesse and James? Yeah. I'm pretty sure. And they need to take a lesson that they're supposed to be parents, not friends. You know? Okay. Cliff is down. And a goldfish! Oh, why do you hate me? All I've ever done is try to defeat you. And this is what I get? Sometimes, man. Just feels like they're ungrateful. Oh, look. A piece of candy. Let's hop in on this one now. Sweet. Let me do this, heal up my boys. I'm doing G-Max all day. You do have to be on the friends list, though, for invites and stuff. I'm just doing the second cliff. I know. I'm taking my time.
Yeah, no, the car says they need to try and do 8 in an hour.
8 in an hour? That's ambitious. But yeah, eventually I want to check with the church in that one are.
Yeah. So we'll see. I told them to start here, at least at the 3 stack, and try and get those done.
Yeah, okay. If I get this done quickly, before that, I'm going to run over and see if they're Cliftons or if I can... Okay. Sweet, there we go. It's already friended? Yeah, so just make sure, like I said, you got to be a current member for that kind of stuff because I am almost out of friends list spots and next week I'm going to be traveling to an event, so got to be a current member to stay on the friends list. Is it Cliff, Nate? Is it Cliff? Oh, it's not Cliff. See you tomorrow. Interesting profile picture that I'll use. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good for me at all.
There's only 2 cliff ears for you.
That sucks. I don't like any of that.
Are you in the second one already?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just smacking some cliffs. And it's not even like, it's really David and Goliath, because this guy's pumped full of steroids, and I'm just a guy who eats chicken as meals. So, like, it really is a miracle on ice that I'm beating all these cliffs.
You know, they said that you were very good at hiding today, and they couldn't find us.
Very good at hiding today. That's what everyone tells me.
And so they went to the park, and apparently that didn't go very well.
I guess Meowth is, yeah. Sam says, my dad got a shiny Meowth. He's so lucky. Nice. Tell your dad. You can tell your bad too, but tell him big props from me if he knows who I am. All right, Cliff is down. I am calling it here. This is a goldfish, and if it's not, I am going to delete a shiny of something that I won't name until it maybe happens. Come on. Oh, I hate everyone so much. Except for you guys. Mainly I just hate Nate and Cliff. I'm pretty sure Nate's name is Latin for Cliff, and vice versa. This is, oh, so bad. Gut punch. Pain, suffering, loneliness, and despair. You know what? To make it easier on me, let's go to traded. I'm going to spin the wheel. My eyes are closed here. I'm just going to let it land on something. Ready? An Eevee? Oh. You know what? It's fine. Goodbye. Oh, that sucks. That's painful. That's a kick right to the nards. That's a nardy party right there. Let's heal up my boys. We'll hop back in on one. Yeah, Dan's fault too. What did my boy Nate do? He's the worst. He was being himself for too long. And we can't have that. Ooh, I have a spin to quest. Okay, I'm happy again for the brief second. Let me go and get a couple guys into my stack here, like the Pet Lil. Rachel will be upset. Yeah, I'm upset. I'm very distraught over that. What else do we have in here? We have to wait 1 minute for them to reset. Oh, Rachel is here to see that. Ooh. Ooh, awkward. And, oh, it's Quaxley. This guy's addicted to Quack, and it's a problem. Okay, this one's shiny. Ready? I don't know why I hang out with Nate anymore. I don't
know either.
Yeah, this would be shiny if it wasn't for Nate.
You're still got my shiny cats, though.
How many shiny cats do you have?
I don't have any.
If you don't get one, do you want to barter for one? No? Not worth it?
I might have to.
Really? Okay, well, now I'm really rooting for you not to get a cat. Let's hope that Nate doesn't get a cat so I can trade him for one of his old Pokemans and get a lucky. Hashtag awkward. I've marked it awk for awkward. Where can a guy get a washroom around here? If it was olden days, I'd just knock on someone's door and be like, hey, mind if I run in and tinkle the loo? But now they'd be like, no, I don't want a stranger in my house. And I feel that, you know, I really do. This one's going to reset now. Am I doing Meowth raids? No, I'm just looking at them for fun. Yes, we are doing Meowth raids. That is the title of the stream, and that's what we've been doing all day long. We have a couple of shinies. Hashtag wanna punch Cliff.
But Growlithe right.
Yeah, why did these come back in?
I'll maybe do those later.
I still have not got the shiny Growly. I've been trying, but they have not been good.
They're just too rare.
How much longer will Meowth raids be in the game? Well, from 2 to 5 p.m. local time. So when the last time zone is done, 5 p.m., they're gone. A feisty BT. I mean, I can only lead a horse to water. I can't make them think. Yeah, there we go. How it works.
That sounds right.
All right. We're in the raid. We're doing our thing.
Buying particles again. Oh no.
Buying particles. You just love particle buying over there, Nate.
Alright, we're going in one.
Sweet. Spam out some more. There we go. Hey, what's up, Harvey? Gotta get on my A game, says Zimmy. This one gonna be a shundo? I think it was a glitch. It was a glitch? It was a son of a glitch. I'm allowed to say that, by the way. That's fine. No one can get mad at me for saying that. You know what? Like, if it wasn't for the old people that are probably in there, the church is probably like the best option for doing what I gotta do. I've been walking around with a full tank, if you know what I mean. And at some point, the tank's gonna burst.
That we just go. We do these 3 and just go straight to Timmy's.
The Hortons, yeah, Hortons could be good.
Yeah.
Last going in, says Nick. Or says Soapy. All right, man, let's get it.
25.
That's a whopping lobby right here. Very, very nice. Sweet. But yeah, there's some down by the Tim Hortons, right? I think, maybe.
What?
Power spots.
I'm not. It doesn't matter. Going to the washroom is more important.
Yeah.
The cat.
I don't know why. Just I think when it's cold outside, your washroom visits are more urgent. My first ever Gmax Meowth. Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, like I started thinking, I don't even remember if the KFC has a washroom. Circle K does.
But like they probably want you to like buy stuff, right?
I don't know.
Probably.
I mean, we can buy stuff. Though.
The one time I went in to use the washroom wasn't at that place, another place, and I was like, "Oh, can I use the washroom?" And then he's like, "It's for customers only," and I'm like, "Well, I just bought gas," and then he's like, "Okay, well then it's out of order." I'm like, "What do you mean? You just told me it's for customers only." Like, dude is just being Charles Dickens, just guarding the washroom. That was the worst experience ever. Well, then it's out of order. All right, you're awesome.
Yeah, like Timmy's probably is the guarantee. I think. I don't even know if they have a key there. Do they?
No, I don't think so.
Because I know that like Pizza has a key, and that's you probably get that story of
Yeah,
customer.
exactly. They don't want you setting up shop in their washroom.
Circle K, I think has a key though.
Probably.
I think.
Raph, what's up, man? Missed the whole event. It's a carnival here in the Netherlands. Oh, that's cool. You have fun? I haven't been to a carnival for a while. Oh, there's a squirrel. The squirrels are back in season. It's melted out enough that they can go do some squirrel stuff again. Happy days.
Yeah, I don't know if it's calling for. I don't think it's supposed to get much colder this week anyway.
No, it's supposed to snow a bunch, but I don't know if it's going to get super cold. Lockpicks will fix that? I don't really know if I want to on stream go commit a crime. I don't think I want to do, like maybe off stream, sure. I do some wild things, but while I'm recording myself, I don't think I'm going to be picking a lock. I'd rather just buy a gumball so they'd let me pee in their toilet like a human being adult.
Yeah.
All right, this is looking way better. This one, I guess with how many people we had in. Gonna change to a new fit, says Rachel. I feel like Rachel and Garlic have different outfits on like you would as a human being in real life. Whereas my guy, his outfit has been on so long that it's fused to his body. It's part of him now. The jacket is one piece. It doesn't come off anymore. Off-stream BT loves shiny Bronzor? No, that's not true at all. What you're saying is a fib. I actually wonder over near the baseball diamond too, if I just go near the woods. That would work, right?
Yeah, I mean, it would work too.
You think it's too exposed?
I don't think so.
You want to come in front of our house?
All right, let's see this one. Family friendly, says Keto, always. Rowan says One Piece? Yeah, it's because it's been on for 6 months. Here we go, come on. Oh, it's not a shiny long cat. It's just a regular long cat. BT has a shiny Bronzor tattoo. Yeah, I could show you where, but I'd have to charge. It's on the OnlyFans fees. Link in the bio.
If you wanted to hop into one and then go, you could probably.
I probably will.
Okay.
With my luck, though, I'll get there and it'll be
4 people sitting in the bush.
probably, yeah. Let's Every time I go to use the washroom in public, there is always some people spawned. They're like, hey, how you doing, neighborino? Just wanted to take a peek at what you're doing over in the bush here. Yippee crew, thanks for the sub, man. Once I lobby this one, I'm going to skedaddle my way over to see what I can find. Hopefully I can find a tree that is guarded from the road. That's all it takes. I'm a simple man. There we go. Don't tempt them, they will buy, says Soapy. Well, that's the point. I mean, aren't those things really just like a wish list of like you want a new washer and dryer? I've never been on those websites, but I'm assuming that's what it is. Give up on the shiny, says Kristen. Didn't get the shiny yet? Dang. That is unfortunate. Yeah, once we lobby this, because I don't want to get kicked out, I'll run. I'll of course, am I investing members? I'm not giving them investment advice, but I am inviting members to the raids, and of course, if I ever meet you in real life, can we trade a shiny Meowth? Keto, yeah, for sure. I mean, if it's not for the event, so the event that it's in LA next week, I'm trying to only lucky trade because you're like capped on trades per day. But yeah, if you ever see me in real life, for sure, I'll give you a Meowth. No, you're good, Mac. Yeah, I am inviting members to the channel, yeah. Get a shiny yet, says William? I got two. Two shinitos so far. But yeah, members are people that's names are in green. 427 equals hundo. 427 equals happiness for me. I wish it was like raids where I could get a head start on this.
I mean, I'm sure you can start walking at this point.
Perhaps. I don't want to risk it.
No, I know. Because it would be your shundo if you did.
Why is my team called Garb? The thing I called it that for Garbodor? I just looked at the bottom like, why does my team say Garb? It's Malibu Garby. Is this just a Barbie covered in trash? Okay, well, I will be back after I do what I do. All right, I'm going to take you guys with me again. I'll mute the mic when I'm doing the deed, but we're going on a nature walk of sorts. But we don't want to see nature much. We just want to be guarded from the elements. Kristen with the gifted goes to Jesus. Hey, thank you so much for the gifted. If you're in the house, make sure you say thank you. Shrimp on the Garby. Yeah, cooking up some nice shrimp. Show some love for Kurton, though. Like she's always showing to me. One of our awesome mods here. An OG of the channel. And just a better human at that. There might be like 10 seconds of downtime in between this. Because I think we're beating this too fast. For once, I need a battle to go slower so I can find a proper place to use. Nature walk? It is. Honestly, man, like I was just talking to Nate. Nate lives in the city. And he concurs. There's nowhere that has washrooms. Like, you're just not allowed to use washrooms. They just want you to hold your pee inside. And just let it evaporate, I guess. And it doesn't always work like that. I've never had that work for me once. So, I have to do it the old-fashioned way, like the pioneers did. And find a bush. And dude, this is right next to a highway. This is a terrible idea. I mean, I don't know. It has to go somewhere. Yo, Bentley, what's up, man? Yeah, this is not going to be good. I'm already looking at my options, and it's bleak, put it that way. There's an old baseball dugout here, but I'm not going to, in case it's still in use, I'm not going to go do that. That seems like a dastardly deed. But not much, Bentley. We're doing some G-Max, and I'm about to run into the washroom quick. There was some dude on his porch that just heard my entire plan. He's looking at me like, that boy ain't right. And he's not wrong. Oh, dude, this snow here is like 5 feet deep. This is an awful idea. But it's my idea, and I have to stick to it. All right, Meowth is down. We'll check the shiny first. I won't leave you guys hanging. Most useless G-Max? Yeah, he's not too useful. Dude, there's people spawns here immediately. That is very unfortunate. Okay, here we go. Come on. Not shiny. 416 is pretty good, though. Not too shabby. Don't eat yellow snow. Well, that was never up for debate. But this walk, oh my goodness. This is over like a part of a frozen river. Okay, give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna mute the mic and do what I have to do here quick, but I will be right back. To go. We're back. Holy. Holy. Take a pee break and we lose 50 people. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Those of you with an attention span more than 3 seconds. Jeez, that's crazy. All right, let's catch this guy. Apologies for having to use the bathroom after a couple hours. Kind of, I guess. So let me know as long as the audio's good and stuff. Broccoli rules? What's happening in here? Broccoli rules. I don't think I can agree with that. Has he caught a shiny one? He has, yes, he's got 2. Was the trip successful? It was. It was indeed. Crossing the highway, though, on the way back is gonna suck. And, yeah, this is okay. There's like literally a dude walking his dog through snow at the same time as I was doing this, but we figured it out. I wish you guys could see this. I guess I could show you, but not really have time in the middle of the highway here. 427's the hundo. Yes, indeed. It is. Oh yeah, my spin to quest. I forgot about that. Let's get that done. We're walking back to the other ones over here. Is that a new spin to quest? Oh, it must be as we botch it. Oh, because there's stops, so that's why. Bro, please, I haven't caught one yet. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do about that. That's kind of like me going into a car dealership and be like, yo, bro, I don't have a car. Can you guys just, like, give me one? I can help you, but there's the same rules for everyone. Or go to the Discord. Discord's free. But I can only answer that question so many hundreds of times per day. But yeah, it worked out kind of good, actually. At least that place was there. Mr. Caterpie. That was barely a great throw. A 10 CP, that would have been a cool shiny. These are still boosted for this event, right? So, would have taken that one for sure. Can Ball Guy join a raid? Well, of course. Absolutely. We heal up my boys. Of course. I should have done the other one first. This is the furthest one up here is the one. We could have hopped in the other ones from here. When I stop at the store, can I check for steaks? Yeah, sure. Kristen says steak. Also with a glorious weather boost. Everyone always telling me how lucky I am to have tons and tons of snow. And yeah, I definitely feel really lucky. Nothing like losing my limbs every day. Steak night? It's been steak night pretty much every night. She's been craving steak like daily. 400k dust, nice. Okay. Dude, dang, we're going through tons of particles today. Let's try not to do like too many of these, because like, They're a little bit of a waste of money, but I mean, for you guys' entertainment, I'm kind of down to do them, I guess. There we go. Get one for JLS too. Sweet. Crave meat sometimes too, says Kristen. Where do I need to add people to get Sun Region Pavilion? Just look it up on the internet. I'm not too sure. But Google is better than it's ever been these days, so check that out for sure. All right, let me reset this too. It's gonna go black for 1 sec, but 1 sec. All right, should be good. I believe so. And let me double check. Yeah, looks good. Aaron, what's up, man? Yeah, the steak is definitely a fan favorite. BT carefully skimmed over my last comment. No, honestly, I'm just running back. I honestly didn't see it. I can't stress enough. I never mean to miss comments, but like running across highways and trying to scamper back here, I do miss some things from time to time. But yeah, that would be, that's marked on the calendar for sure now that I see it. Am I helping people get it or inviting people to help you beat it? Well, yeah, everyone that's in here is watching the stream right now, but they're all members of the channel. Because in Pokemon Go, you can't have unlimited friends, so I do add as many people as I can, but with there being a limit, we do add members, like the mods have been saying. So yeah, if you don't want to be a member, we do have a Discord. You can try to add people in there. I do add members. Those are some options. Hopefully one of them helps. Aaron, pretty good. How about you? For me, man, I'd say pizza, William, for sure. Absolutely. Your favorite day of the year, I believe. Well, it doesn't suck. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, it's up there for favorite days. Oh, I didn't know you're behind me.
Yeah. Probably easier for them to park here. One to see these four, and then...
The snow was like up to my like hips in there. It was insane. And there was a dude casually walking his dog, and the snow was taller than his dog. I'm like, yo, get out of here. Like, trying to have a pee here, man. You don't have to be here. I brought the wrong team, but it's fine.
Oh, we'll be okay.
If you can snipe in Pikaman, that'd be the best. I will try to invite you, but I've been doing them all day. The sniping is open. That's the easiest. It doesn't suck, says Kay. All good. Just designing tops for GoFest. Having so much fun doing it. Nice. I'm excited for next week, man. Tour event's gonna be pretty good. I never asked you guys. I mean, he messaged me before, but I mean, Kay and Aaron, you guys maybe know. Is Mr. Gav going? Because he asked me what day my park day was. And then I was like, Friday. And then he didn't answer. So I don't know. I'm assuming he's going. But I have no idea. Yeah, looks like we're fine. This is just like the recommended team, which is all dogs. So, not too bad. Oh, okay, Aaron, sweet. Yeah, I assumed he was going. I just mean, he sent me like a Discord message a while ago, and yeah, that makes sense. All right, Harvey, thanks for chilling, man. Have a good night. But I feel like $1,000,000 after using the washroom. Oh my god.
It's always so relieving, right? You're like,
well, if you're just holding it for like an hour, it's the worst.
yeah.
There's one here, you're saying? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll probably be easier for them to park here than to try and find parking downtown by the...
Yeah. They're standing in Marina Del Rey. I'm not even too sure where that is. Maybe near me. I'm going to be in Santa Monica and then Pasadena for the park day. I think he stayed in Pasadena last year. Yeah, there we go, Kay. The pizza. Friend request me. Okay, just did. It's been sent. Just like that. Anything else? I like to do stuff on command. That's kind of my thing. And here we go. Come on. Not a shiny 408. Close to Santa Monica. There we go. That works. I was going to say, it sounds like it's a water location, just from what I've heard. But yeah, nice. Near the pier, I think. Love this feisty. I don't even know if it's really feisty. I just mean, I don't know. You get what you give out when people come in and say silly things. Sometimes I have silly answers. All right, let's hop in on this guy. I'm too far away, it says.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I think we should. I've done them here before for like Dynamax. Also, spin a check. That is not a shiny. Okay. You'll hear Gab before you see him. You always do, yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the decibels will break on my stream. 3 more left, says Marissa. Hopefully they shine. I don't know how many more of these I want to do, to be honest. I mean, it's kind of just like burning money at this point, but as long as you guys want to do them, I'm still down to do them. Kind of. Like to witness Gav going through airport security. I'm sure he's fine. Probably doesn't have as many charges as I have. Maybe he does. I have no idea. 15 minutes from the pier. Gotcha. Well, now I know. Send some more Invititos. I think Pika Man wanted this one too. No shiny for me, says Rachel. Dang. Hate how low the CP is? It's because Meowth, right? Meowth is inherently going to be a low CP always. 96 Spinda. 98 2 days ago. Nice. That's cool. I haven't got any really good IVs or shinies from any of the Spinda quests. I like that they're around. That's at least nice. But yeah, haven't got anything to write home about yet. Got them to change their hotel. Was originally by Dodger Stadium, but looked like the motels you see on crime investigations. Yeah, I stayed in a place last year that was in Venice, and I could hear like police arresting ladies of the night when I was going to sleep, like shrieking and yelling and screaming and police sirens, and I'm just like, huh, this is relaxing. I can't wait to get my 3 hours of sleep so I can go back and grind again. Human lampshade motels, those are the best though. Could at least have made him above 1,000 CP. The thing is, he'd have to be a super high level then though, because I'm pretty sure all these are kind of like level 15 or something like that. And Meowth's top CP is probably like 1,300, maybe less. It was a good deal. No, I had no complaints. It was a good location. I just almost got while I was there. Sweet, here we go. Can I tell you a location? You tell me yours first. Why don't you send me your address and then I'll send you mine. Like you show yours and then I'll show mine type deal. So just so we're both keeping each other accountable. All right, let's get it. Stayed in the country's worst rated hotel in New York City. It was bad, yeah. I mean, it's worst rated. I didn't think it would sound good. Doesn't seem that way anyways. Are we going that way next? Yeah? There's gonna be a
If we do it fast, we can.
Yeah, because I was gonna say there's probably gonna be a gap in between them.
Did you see what the leader was here though?
No, I didn't.
See it either.
I didn't know there was one here actually.
Yeah.
I'm
pretty sure I saw one here.
Location requests are weird. Go ask another stranger where they live. Yeah, I mean, it's because people want to spoof here, right? People can't fathom the idea of going outside to play Pokemon GO.
If you want, you can walk. You can go that way and then come back.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
I'm trying to just get harder to drive, like, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
Drive and stop.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
Your chat wants to.
I've been watching Hotel Hell lately. Oh yeah, the Gordon Ramsay one. Yeah, it's pretty good. I just like that he knows it's going to be a mess, so I don't know why he's that shocked. He just goes there and loses his mind. It's like, well, you knew it was going to be bad, right? I think he just does it for the show. Haven't seen the sunlight in years. That's how Canada feels like, man. Have to go outside to play Pokemon GO? No, apparently not, because Pokemon GO doesn't seem to ban spoofers for anything. They just follow me around and get away with things, so it's fine. Not a snob, I just like what I like, says Aaron. Fair enough. I mean, if you can, it's always better to be, comfortable on trips and stuff. I don't usually spend too much time with the accommodations when I go on these Pokemon trips, though. I'm usually playing the event 15 hours-ish a day, and then you eat, and I go home and edit videos, so it doesn't matter if I'm in, like, a shoebox or in a nice place. I'm kind of just zombied out by then anyways. Gmax Meowth, shiny for Zach. Nice. Leo says, I've done one Gmax, and it's not shiny. Yeah, I mean, that kind of makes sense. Still cool you got one done, though. A lot of people were struggling to get lobbies to even do these, so glad that you beat one. Airbnb we stayed at in Vancouver was nice. Yeah, it was. It was pretty good. We had me, Kristen, and Garlic in there, and it was great. I mean, for the three of us, we all had our own space in the kitchen, and yeah, it was nice and clean. Definitely was pretty good. Hundo mining today. I like a few comforts, especially tend to be with one of the kids who want to stay in the hotel. Yeah, I mean, if you're there more, then you're going to notice it more, right? For sure. Well, yeah, for me, I can't really say I've ever traveled for, like, just vacation purposes, right? I'm usually, like, although, Pokemon GO is fun, I am there to accomplish stuff while I'm there and stream and, make videos and whatever. So, for me, I usually never have too much downtime. Did you know the hotel has a food option as a backup if I'm too wiped to go out on the food grind? Yeah, that's especially like, dude, when I stayed in New York, it's like a battlefield to go get a pizza after, man. It's like, I don't want to have to elbow like 10 dudes to grab a pizza. I just want to eat. Thankfully, they would deliver them on bikes there and stuff, but it's still kind of a pain. Yeah, Kristen, no, we had a great time. I mean, we had a great group, of course, but our accommodation was sweet. Okay, sweet, there we go. And let's see, man. Come on. Not shiny. 419, though. That's surprisingly the best one I've seen. Stayed in a cheap hotel that had nails coming up in the bathroom door. Your foot poked it? Oh. Yeah, that's not cool. My hotel room in LA last year had been broken into so many times that the panel that the lock was on was all brand new plywood, and there's like 6 layers of plywood that had been put on from like people breaking in. So I was hiding my laptop in the mattress when I left because I'm like, yo, I'm gonna come back and it's gonna be gone. Let me grab a radar because I think that there's supposed to be a leader here.
There's no leader here.
There's not?
No.
Okay. Is there some down that way? I don't think so, right? You know what? Just because 6 o'clock's coming up soon, I will grab that as well for now. Wait on these ones to reset here. Not many Nidos around I've seen today. There's a Cacnea down there, which I'm not being sarcastic. I actually like those.
They can't be shiny, though, can it?
Yeah.
No, it can be shiny. Joltik's the only one that can't be, right?
Yep. But yeah, so we're just going to do these ones back again then?
I guess so. I mean, are you guys done if we need to be finished, though?
Sweet, there we go. What's up, Neptune? 30 minutes left, time to grind. Yeah, we've done pretty good today. How many Meowths have we done? Okay, there's one Meowth in here that's obviously a Alolan I just caught. If we go to Meowth and age 0. So take the 2 Alolans out of here. We've done 20 on the nose. So 20 of them, we have 2 shinies. People are speculating a 1 in 10 shiny rate. It could be. I mean, I'm pretty much on the money for that then, if so. And that, I think, was our best one. I think our first one was the best, which is a 13, 15, 11. So, you know, it's okay. It's not great. Solgaleo or Lunala for my Cosmoem? I'd leave it as is, because you can raid Solgaleo and Lunala. You can't raid Cosmoem. So I would keep that as it is, because they're kind of hard to get your hands on. What are the shiny odds from? Yeah, Samantha, that's what I was saying. I think that's what we're looking at as a 1 in 10, 1 in 20. 2 for 3, negative 2 for 6. Did 19, 0 shinies. Too bad. Nate, do you have a shiny yet?
Huh?
Do you have a shiny of this yet?
No. I do not have a shiny.
Well, I will give you one if you don't get it. For something old you have. It would make us both mutually satisfied, kind of. Probably not for you. Also, trade me something random now. I have the Tandemaus quest. Mr. Nadernots.
Okay.
Just trade me like whatever. I don't know, Nidoking or whatever you have.
You think I have those?
You don't raid those?
I haven't really raided much of anything.
And I'll trade you your favorite.
Oh, is he my favorite?
Yeah, he loves Quaxley. He told me in private that he loves him. Bronzor? Nate, trade him Bronzor? Don't tell him that.
Too late.
What's up? I found no one to do the Meowth raid? I was going to say, watch it go lucky. He gave me a sword, I gave him this, but we do get a Tandemaus. We're waiting for the gym thing to reset here. Power spot. Come on. Not a shiny on the Tanda. I think you won a 84 or something like that. How many shiny Meowth? 2. But yeah, this guy will be resetting in less than a minute. Which, Mr. J put a crab here. I didn't know that he was in the raids today. Cool. Good to see him. But yeah, we have 20 raids under our belt exactly, unless I left 1 or 2 of them behind, which maybe we did. Star Piece looks good. Egg looks good. The radar on. So those ones we checked. One down by the water. Maybe that was all the cliffs today. 1 shiny, so I'm pleased. Yeah, the dust has been pretty nice today, too. I mean, I'm probably around 700K-ish now, I think, because I think I was at 79.8. And I'm at 80 almost 0.6. So yeah, pretty good. Not bad. Definitely pretty decent. That's always how it is when you wait on raids. It feels like the longest 2 minutes of your life. Got a Feebas and a Furfuro. Nice. Yeah, the Furfuro day was kind of cool. I had some fun with that. I mean, Enamorous was like non-existent, but 30 raids, no shiny for Mitchell. No hundos. Dude, off 30 is rough. Those ones didn't reset yet either. One of the power swaps disappeared for me, it looks like there. Okay, they're coming back now. And yeah, it always does this glitch. It's not going to be a Growlithe. If you guys are wondering, it just does that. First shiny Dialga, nice. I like the Origin one quite a bit better, but I mean, the regular one's got a good shiny too. Alright, if you want to hop in on these, do your thing. Snipe on in. Get my team going. Send some more Invititos. And again, I don't really know who still wants these and who doesn't, but always feel free to snipe on in.
I think like 30 of them right now. I want it so bad. Huh?
Evan says hello, what's up, man? Okay, let's get rid of these. I haven't really racked up too many Pokeballs from spins and stuff today. Like, I'm not looking for reds, I'm looking for the blues and the ultras and stuff, but that's, I mean, we've been spinning all day. Kind of, so we've gone up maybe like 30 of each. Can't get my account back, says Evan. What happened? Like, you lose the password or something like that? Being an absolute dust fiend, I'm going to go until I can't remote no mo, says Kat. I mean, yeah. These Gmax days have been a little bit more scarce lately, like we were saying before. So it's a good time to rack up dust. For me, I mean, I always go kind of hard on them. I wanted to kind of gauge myself a bit today just because, yeah, like they're not the most exciting. And there's more exciting things to spend tons of money on in the next week for me. But we've still done a lot. I feel like we've still gone pretty hard on these today. But yeah, compared to raids, I mean, I would say the Gmax and Dmax, when it comes to this tier, are definitely more expensive than regular ratings. You can't buy like bulk passes of particles. You can buy the 100 pack of raids, but for these, kind of gotta buy them in 3 packs, which sucks. 21 people in this one again, dang. Sweet. One person got in a lobby by themselves. That's always unfortunate. It doesn't really matter though. We'll still beat it. I don't think any of these lobbies we've had ready up before the timer goes too, right? I think it only does that if you hit the 100 max. Yeah, cheerleading cat. Yeah, exactly. Imagine you get a Gmax Meowth hundo. I mean, you could. It's a 1 in 216 odds. So, I mean, you definitely could. Some people have got them today, but for me, I don't know what I'd do with a hundo of it. It's not very useful. Unless it was a shiny hundo, I don't really care. We're rooting for Nate to not get one so that he trades me something.
This is not allowed. You're so mean.
It is weird he didn't get a shiny yet, though.
I don't know. It's like what? I always think it's 1 in 20. So.
Yeah, I don't know what I believe. It's 1 in 20, 1 in 10. Like, I'm right on odds for 1 in 10 today, which is good, but it's not. That could just be I'm lucky. So I don't know. We'll see. Very weird Gmax day compared to other ones. I feel like if this was for something like Charizard or something like that's very useful, people would be a little more keen to do these. Yeah. Even like the last time we did this, I forget what Gmax day it was, a lot of random people walking around downtown that were doing them too that I don't recognize.
I know Lapras, we had quite a few.
Yeah, Lapras was good. Snorlax is pretty good. Was that the last Gmax day of Snorlax?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. When it was like the super cold day.
And then so everybody thought they came from the park in cars.
Yeah, everyone parked in cars at the mall that day. I remember that. Got a Shundo Kitty? Wait, you got the Shundo Kitty champion? I maxed the wrong thing. That's crazy. Shundo Gmax is nuts. Definitely not my favorite, I was saying before, but I would love to have a Shundo of this for sure. Oh, yeah, read the Nightbot commands. Up there in the blue, they'll let you know all about being added and stuff. They're not just there to you know, be messages for nobody. They're there to be read with information for your eyeballs. Yeah, because I can only answer those so many times, so I appreciate everyone who's here and stuff, but we got to make sure we're reading the commands. Things are just a lot smoother when everyone follows the rules, right? There we go. What's up, Keo? Didn't shine for me. Oh, you're asking if I got one? I thought you said you got one. No, I have 2 shinies. No Shundos, though. Just here to look pretty, says Banzuki. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the YouTube system should make it more recognizable for, like, who's moderators. Because I feel like most people are just, like, ignore anything in blue and just keep asking until someone says yes type deal. All right, thank you for the sub. Welcome in. Good to see ya. Hopefully you brought me a shiny kitty cat, 'cause it's been ages. On this stupid cat day. I'm just kidding. He's not a stupid cat.
Yeah, he's pretty stupid.
He's not the smartest cat. He's like a medium intelligent cat, we'll say. But he is down. We're looking for 427 in a slightly different color. If you haven't already, make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. Most of these G-Max days, we're crushing like goals, but things is had nowadays with YouTube stuff. Here we go. Come on. No, there it is. Another one. Dude, that's crazy. Nate throwing snowballs. It's terrible, but a third shiny of the day. Holy cannoli. So, Nate, how about that trade now? Let's see if Nate gets the shiny. Wait, you already caught yours?
Yeah.
Never mind. He didn't get it. Sweet. All right, now I'm happy again. Nick with minus 100 couldn't slow us down. Yeah, that one's a trader. 406 is Trader Joe's right there.
Not the worst.
Marissa says congrats. No, it's not the worst. Not the best, though. It's an IV that, like, maybe more than just a mother could love. Okay, there's 3 more of them here. Let's buy another particle pack very reluctantly. Most of these days, I'm like, I'll do as many. These ones, I'm like, oh, God, my particles.
That's where I'm at. I'm at 760. Like,
Yeah, I know. I always hate that. Frank got a Shundo Diglett yesterday. Finished the Wild Area G-Max research. Got a 98 G-Max Grimmsnarl. That's cool. Marissa's capped now. Thanks for hopping in the raids. I'm glad you at least got some good stuff. I always hate when people do a gazillion raids and don't get any shinies, especially when you're remoting them. Because that is stink. That's a Stinkosaurus Rex. I don't even know who else would want to hop in these. I was going to invite Nate, but he's here. Got a Shiny Shadow Mawile. Nice. Have I gotten a Shundo G-Max Meowth? No, 3 shinies, but no Shundos. 3 shinies with okay IVs.
you better start complaining then.
Yep, exactly.
I did 30 raids and no Shundo.
I know.
What is this?
Looks like Neptune's having some ice cream in his turn at his hat. And normal cat is beside just having a stretch. Wish Shiny Blissey was better. Dude, it's so painful. I mean, I do have a shiny Dynamax Chansey, but I won't evolve it because it just looks terrible. Like, the IVs are bad and it looks awful. AJ, thank you for the sub. And Jacob, thanks for the sub. Welcome in, guys. Yours is the 13, 15, 13. Not bad. Not too shabby. 17 people, okay. Guess we'll hit the ready button because I'm always complaining when others don't do that. The people that live on this street are probably like, yeah, there's just some dudes with phones that have been posted up here all day talking about cats. Shout out to the mods for working like crazy today and always. Yeah, the mods are always putting in extra work. It's cuckoo banana sometimes. 22 again. At least we're getting some nice big lobbies. So what, we'll do these 2 other ones here and then time...
And then we'll see.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I'm kind of cool to stop doing them after that.
Leslie, did you just buy a particle?
Yeah, so I have these 3.
These 3.
Yeah.
That'll be all. That'll get done at least the 8 they said they need to do.
Yeah.
I think they even said, like, they don't really need to do 8. They just need to make sure they got done all, like,
The pass. Or
just to make sure they could claim everything.
Yeah.
So they probably don't. They're probably good.
What's up, S2? Yeah, so we'll have this one in 2 more to try to get the Shundo.
Yeah.
And if not, if you do want it traded, what do you have for me still that's old?
I don't know.
Something, hopefully?
I always have old stuff.
Kate with 15 months says, wait 15 months, the best 15 months ever. Thank you so much for 15 months, Kate. That's insane. On top of that, being one of our awesome mods here. Working her butt off day in, day out is what I'm trying to say. But thank you so much. 15 is a crazy number. That's cuckoo bananas right there.
I don't even know what number I'm at.
Probably a high one yourself, I would assume.
No. I barely ever actually talk in chat.
But thank you again, though, Kay. I was going to call you Key because Nick's typing that, but really appreciate you and your awesome family. And I would appreciate getting a Shundo from a trade or from this. I meant to ask, do you have pincers?
I might have gave you the only...
Yeah, because that's another one that, like, doesn't really spawn in this area.
Purify one.
Ooh, don't do that. No purified pincers. I'm trying to think what else.
I'll pull up the one tag anyway.
Because you gave me, I think, the only Zangoose you had too, right?
Yeah, I only have one.
Yeah, the Zangoose. Yeah, I don't think you have any older fish, do you? Likely not.
I think I gave you the last one already. Like, we can double check it, but I think I already gave you the last one.
I should have said...
Old-ish, right? Like, but
Yeah. I should have said growling on BT behalf for 15 months. Does that a skeleton evict from my house in Minecraft? I was going to say, before I read the Minecraft part, I was like, what? You have some freaky things happening. A dactyl? Dactyl would be cool. There's higher shundos on the priority list, though. I forget what I asked him for last time. I know ponies were on there. I like the Kanto ponies. Obviously the fish. Old Eevees, I guess, too, or Umbreons. Which could be a doable one. Okay, sweet. I think we'll have to probably max one more time. Vulpix? Nah, I don't really like... I mean, you just had the calm day for Vulpix. Not a huge fan. If I played ZA, I have, yes. Bronzor, obviously, no. Not obviously, Nick. No Bronzors up in here. All right, the cat is down. You know what to do. Make sure you drop a like, man. We're pretty close to the like goal. I don't know if we'll hit it today, but would be cool. Some stuff, some things. Imagine another one. See if Mr. Nadernots gets it first. He does not, and I don't get it either at a 409, which is yikes. You have 2 more chances to get it. You think? I think you're going to get it on the last one.
I doubt it.
I think you will. I mean, at least get lots of dust for these, not a total loss. Otherwise, it would be very, very stinky. And even then, it's still kind of stinky. All right, let's hop in on the Zeus one. The second to last one we'll do for the day. If you played Pokemon Blue, says Jaylez. Oh, you already know. Shiny 407 for Rail, not bad. We'll take those. Not too shabby. Send some more invites out again. Let's go to my online. Try to send some to people that haven't been in the raids as much today. So I don't know who's still hunting these and who's not. I literally have no idea. There we go. How do you get Master Balls? There's one in the shop right now. You got to buy a ticket for it. So it's been in the shop every day for the last 90 days on your front page. And it's called Master Ball, so it's pretty hard to miss. But yeah, it's right in there.
I don't know if it's still available.
It is. I saw it today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can buy a research for it. That's the way to get it. Guess you has a concussion. You okay? That's not good. I had a couple of those in my lifetime, and that's not good. Looks like the spoofer guy's in here on his second account. He's already used his particle. So again, big shout out to Niantic for cracking down. We've had like literally 50 people report the same spoofer account, and they've just been harassing me for weeks. So that's good. It's that account right beside me right there.
Just feeling all my shinies.
Yup. Which again, what kind of bonehead would cheat and come to a place in Canada? Go to Japan. At least be smart if you're going to be a dummy in game, right? How do you report spoofers? There's lots of ways. It doesn't matter, though, because Niantic doesn't care. I mean, literally, this account beats me to every single raid. They're not here in person. They go on their Zoro account and use their particles, and they go on this Alec account. And then, time permitting, they go on a different one that I've forgotten the name of.
Was Alec the main one?
No, the Zoro one is.
Zoro?
But yeah, Niantic doesn't care. Send code plea to 8675309. Do you got it? I got it. If I can do with an 1800 CP Blissey and 1800 CP Dynamax Machamp, yeah, you definitely can. I mean, for sure. I mean, it depends on it's group size, right? It's not really what you're using per se. It's well, it is, but it breaks down more to how many people are in the battles.
Oh, I see what he's doing.
We just go in there and faint right away.
Well, no, he just left.
Yeah. It's probably because I called him out. I mean, I've been like literally saying that guy's name every single day. He doesn't want to spend the 13 pennies per day. You know those things that if you dropped them on the ground, you wouldn't even bother to pick up? He'd rather just spoof here instead of, again, spending 13 pennies per day. So he's probably a cool guy. Done 20 raids, no shinies. Dang. That's not good. That's Unk's phone number? You mean loonies? No, loonies are dollars. We're talking about membership that is 13 pennies per day. But people don't want to do that. It makes more sense to risk their whole account and download spoofing software. They're big-brained about it. Got a question. What's up? Marco, what's up, man? Just telling Rob someone's going to complain it doesn't work in 3, 2, 1. Or it's going to add some random account. You know what was really weird? There was like a dude way back that was trying to, I think he was trying to get friends or something like that. So he was using like my profile picture and putting it in the chat. Here's my code so that you'd add him. And it was an actual code. With just some random guy. I'm like, that's such a weird way to get friends. You could just hop in the Discord and people would like you instead of hate you if you did that. But, well, I don't know. Mitchell, I'm in one right now. Go to live. Because I have been sending you invites every single raid for the entire day. But I'm currently in one, and I've already been sending them. So, no can help on both fronts. But yeah, Mitchell's one of our winners here, if you guys didn't know. So, just so the mods know. So, he's on the friends list. He won the giveaway. But I've been sending invites literally dozens of times today, every single raid. And we are currently in one. Pity the person who I unintentionally give out their code doing that. It probably won't be anyone. I mean, maybe it will be. It's hard to say. In the court, I only have enemies, says Cat. Nah, I don't think anyone has enemies in there. I don't know. It's definitely an interesting place for sure. I've heard some interesting things in there. If I unfused Black Kyurem and then traded it, could the Kyurem be transformed for free? No. The other person would have to spend energy on it.
Even if you unfuse it, you have to spend energy.
Yeah, you'd lose the energy yourself and the other person would still have to do it. But you don't remember me. Dev, of course I do. There's fishing in your name. How could I forget? I'm a master fisherman. Well, I like to fish. Axolotl, what's up, man? How's your day been? BT remembers everyone. I'm like an elephant in that way. And also, I have the same trunk. The nose. Before anyone says anything else. Reads between the lines on that one. Malik, what's up, man? Welcome in. Whoa, man. I bet you won't remember me. Nah, Olivia, I forgot. Who are you? I want to say Jason. Is that what your name is? Can we get an invite? Of course. That's how it works. BT's trunk, only fan fees, link in the bio. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Just drinking up water from local ponds. Like elephants do. I never knew that's how they ate food and stuff. Or maybe they just used that to put it in their mouths. I don't know. I'm not an elephant scientist. Satoru's back again.
You haven't watched that documentary yet?
No, that's up next. That's up next on the docket. It's been okay. Oh, you're trying to like record or something? Gotcha. I didn't know what you meant by that. Yeah, I mean, doing them would be definitely kind of difficult. I'm sure you could. It would just be more like annoying unless that's like all you're going for in the day. All right. Down the cat goes. We have one more after this we're going to do. Make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. We're looking for a 427. Nothing else will do, and only shiny. Otherwise, I don't care. Not in the slightest. Yeah, 600k dust is nice. Today's pretty good. Not too bad. Can't drive or work out. I'm sure you'll recover soon. I hope you do. And not shiny, 406. Lapras just evolved to a shiny Mewtwo. I think you are a liar. Yeah, probably. I was going to say maybe, but no, like definitely. Malik says, got a shiny on my ult. Did a few not worth it. Yeah, dude, honestly, I'm kind of like, I'm grimacing every time I buy coins for these. I'm just doing it for you guys' entertainment. It's not a smart use of coins at all. But it's fine. How do you get 102k XP? Did I not have one more of these? Oh, we do. Okay, nice. You gotta have a lucky egg on. Never noticed the little marking on Meowth's head? Yeah, it looks kind of cool in the Gmax form, doesn't it? All right, let's get our boys in here. Blissey Machamp. And then we can take this one with us and start walking back to reality after this, I think. Spam some more invititos. Who haven't I invited yet? Go to the top of the list. There we go. XP and dust is worth it? Yeah, I don't really need XP ever again, but yeah. I mean, dude, they just released level 80, and I already had almost double what you needed to hit level 80 when it came out. So, like, it's... XP for me right now is useless, I would say. Maybe one day. I still have eggs on. I still grind it, I guess, for stats, but... I wish that they would actually make it more relevant for people that are higher level. Yeah, the cat is pretty bulky, Malik, I know. Always forget the eggs? Yeah, so what I do is before I go live with you guys in these days, the minute before I'll pop 3 hours for the star pieces, 3 hours with the lucky eggs. And then I don't have to remember. And if it's a good raid boss, I'll put a mega on right for more candies. I don't need more candies for Meowth. Obviously, he's not very useful, and I don't think I'll be powering him up anytime soon. 17 of us, sweet, we'll see. So yeah, if Nate doesn't get a shiny off this one, just because I know he probably wants a shiny, I'm going to trade him one of mine. We'll do it on the stream with you guys, and then he'll give me something old, like a 2020 Pokemon, and what that'll do is it'll trigger a guaranteed lucky trade, so we'll both have a chance of getting a Shundo. So unless he gets a shiny on this one, we're going to have some kind of lucky trade coming up, which should be pretty good. But a funny long cat? Yeah, he's definitely a funny design, for sure. Get a Shundo Meowth today, I'm so happy. Only shiny you got was a Shundo, that's crazy. Yeah, because you had to hit pretty much whatever the shiny odds are, plus the 1 in 216 odds of it being a hundo. So very, very lucky. The spoofers on your team, yeah. I mean, man, nothing I can do. I've literally told everyone to report those accounts to Niantic, and Niantic just doesn't care. I mean, we have video proof that they're doing it on a daily basis. And I bet you if Niantic follows that account around, they go, and when they're not here, they're probably in a different country within minutes after. So, yeah, Niantic could do their job. That'd be cool. Got it from the 9th battle. Nice. Turns out it's really dangerous to rock climb in the dark at the beach. Well, I mean, I could maybe have seen that one coming, but hopefully it heals up quick for you. Hey, come on, what's up, man? It's going pretty good. I got 3 shinies. Not so bad. Lots of dust, you know, coming up on almost 1 million dust, and 3 shinies. It's been pretty good. It's been not too bad. Did one remote for the cat lobby. You didn't get it? Well, you didn't beat the thing? Sweet. But yeah, after this one, we will see. I'm assuming, like, I don't know. I'm assuming we'll probably have to make a trade. What if the spoofer works at Niantic? They don't. I don't think that would make any sense. I don't think they would go and break their own rules. It's someone here who doesn't want to support the channel and still wants to reap the benefits, so they'd rather risk their account. Which is great. I understand. I know. I mean, you know, 13 pennies is a lot when you're raiding all day. They have $20 a day for raids, but not 13 pennies to support the channel. Love getting the amount of Stardust? Yeah, man, for sure. It's awesome. Keep cheering them on. We didn't get it. Depends on your lobby size, right? I mean, if you have fewer people, you're not going to have a good day.
Which way you want to go?
This way.
Okay.
Nate has one more chance to get the long cat shiny. I feel like you're going to get it here. I don't know why, but I feel like you're going to get it.
Are you in my group or not?
I have no idea. I didn't even pay attention.
Are you in a group of 3 people?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Yeah, there's one person not in there. Okay. Think you guys care too much about spoofers? Well, no. I mean, dude, put it this way. Dynamax battle days, 4 people max. I have some wiener in there taking one of the spots when everyone else is trying to get in from the community. Well, they could easily cheat and go to Japan. So it might have hit home for some people if they're spoofers, which I don't care about at all. So you can find 1 million cheating streams online if you want to go dink around in that stuff. But no, I don't really care how people spend their life. I care when they try to affect my gameplay by sitting on their couch spoofing. So, yeah. Especially Dynamax raid days. Like, this is a Gmax, a little bit different. Still kind of sucks what they're doing. But Dynamax, they're taking up 25% of the spots in the battle. I'm taking up one of them too. So we're having 50% of the battle full for members that are supporting the channel to try to get in before it even starts. So, yeah. I like your answer. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't really care. If they want to risk their accounts, I'm not someone who's like, yo, man, I hate all spoofers. I think what they do is dumb. I wouldn't do it. But, like, it's more so, yeah, we're having people wait super long timelines to get in because they're insisting on harassing me. And these are the same spoofers that record their raids with me and then tag me on YouTube, pretending like they're hanging out with me and like we're friends. So they're not only messing with the member stuff, they're trying to like gain accolades from my channel on YouTube. So Yeah. I think I got enough reasons to be a little distraught over that. But here we go. Come on, Mr. Cat. Not shiny. 422. What about you, Nate? No shiny for him. It looks like we have a trade coming up. 422 is the highest CP of the day. Mr. Banzuki, you're not El Stinkador anymore. Why not? What app do I use for battles? Well, I'm not using any app at all. I'm raiding with people from the chat. Members from the chat, rather. But, yeah, that one's okay. Not so bad. We'll see what Mr. Nate has for trade. I'm going to end up giving him a Shundo. I can already feel it. And it won't count as a extra dust trade because it's just a shiny Meowth in their books, I think. We want to give him that 406. This guy here. So let's rename him. Nate or not. There we go. Unstorm, I guess. Let's also see if the Go Plus got any Hundos or Nundos. Looks like no Nundos and no Hundo. So didn't catch any shinies, Hundos, or Nundos. Shundo for Nate. 430's Hundo. I heard it's 427. I haven't got it though.
27.
All right, what do you have for me, Nate? Spill the beans.
Nothing.
He says nothing. You don't want to trade?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Rail with the 5 says, hopefully there's a trinket so we can mirror shiny Nido Kings in LA. I don't think there's gonna be, man. I kind of hope there is, but I don't think there's one in the ticket. Thank you for the 5, though. Show some love for Rail. Excited to meet you next week, man. Or this coming week. Will I do remotes? Probably not. I don't really care about these cats as much. So I remote things all the time. Going to be going pretty hard in the next week, but don't really need to spend 2 more on cats, I think. Because, yeah, you showed me some things last time, and I forget what I even asked you for.
Oh, you don't want to go in that?
I don't want to go in puddles, Nate. I don't like puddles. I'm allergic to them. My feet are allergic.
Depends if you want, like, guarantees or not.
Guarantees would be nice.
Like, I do have an old pincer, just he's not guaranteed yet.
He's not guaranteed yet?
No. Probably next year, probably.
What's in the guaranteed pile?
Toto. Pony.
I'll take the Heatmore.
Mercury.
Ooh. Let's go with the Heatmore.
It's a level 1, too.
Oh, then keep him.
No, I think if he's in that trade,
I was going to say you...
I have 2.
Oh, you do? Okay, yeah, I'll take him for sure. Level 1 Heatmore, sick. All right, I'm going in now. I love Heatmore. So, you guys will see here in a sec. Select our boy. Max level speed reset. Okay, so this is not a guaranteed lucky trade, it looks like, but it should be because he's trading me a 2020 Pokemon. And it's going to be a level 1 shiny Heatran. Pretty sick looking trade for the Gmax shiny Meowth. Good luck, Mr. Nadernuts. And here we go. We're going to check his first. Okay, they're cooking. I didn't look at the CP I'm looking for. Mine's going to be relatively low.
All yours is going to be the same.
But here we go.
Yuck.
He got a 411. Ooh, okay.
Shiny. I'll take it.
At least he got it. And I got an app crash. Okay, well, we'll find out momentarily, I guess.
This time.
Yeah, it's cooking extra time. Dude, just making me wait forever for that. Literally app crash. Okay, after the app crash, he's a 33 CP. And... okay. Still a sick piece for the collection, though. A level 1 Heatmore. Thank you for the trade. Dang it. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that was probably what the Hundo CP is.
Yeah,
It just varies on level 1s. But I actually love this. That's actually a really cool piece to have. Like Heatmore, Zangoose. I'm a big fan of these.
You want to try and do a Palkia or no?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right, we're going to hop in on Palkia here. How'd you get the guaranteed trade? So I have a video on my channel, actually. It's in the shorts called How to Get Guaranteed Lucky Trades in Pokemon GO. And essentially what you're doing is one of the Pokemon you're trading is old enough that it triggers a lucky trade. But if you go look through my shorts, the thumbnail for it is an Armored Mewtwo. Go check it out, and you can see exactly what I do. Neato? Yeah, it's still cool. Especially too, like Nate doesn't really give away level 1s too often, I don't think.
Nope.
How old is that pincer?
22.
So it's 1 year before?
1 year off, yeah. So next year it would be.
What else do you need? Are you down to trade that? Because it could go lucky.
I mean, I'm always down to trade stuff.
What do you need?
You're the one who's, if it wants lucky or not, basically.
Well, the thing is that I trade garlic 23s all the time. We have like a 50% chance of going lucky usually.
Yeah, I think it's like 20, it's like 30% or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So we could trade that. There's one more trade left for the day. And I love pincer.
It's up to you.
Randomly came upon here today. Nice watching. I'll try to find you here on...
Because I think the other ones in there were, I think, Shuckles, I think, were the others.
Yeah. Yeah, Tube, thanks for watching, man. Or Photo, thanks for watching. I call you Tube, but I appreciate it. Definitely subscribe to the channel, and you should be able to get notifications whenever I go live, which is pretty much every day. But thank you for watching. Mr. Pelkia is going in next. Let's get Mr. Gigas in there. And it works out. I got a cool collection piece. He got a G-Max shiny because he didn't get one. So we didn't get Shundos, but we both still kind of won. But yeah, what would you want? Some level 1? Or you don't want those to be lucky?
I mean, again, I'll always take the chance, right? Like, I'd rather have the level 1. If it goes lucky, it goes lucky. It's not
Yeah.
I don't like using guaranteed ones on it.
I don't know.
Because when they're guaranteed, it's more like, I got a pretty, what is it, 1 in 64 chance?
Yeah.
Something. It'd be still a cool, like it's still a cool collector's piece to have a Shundo level 1. I'd rather just have something useful.
Yeah. Catching a shiny 3 today. Yeah, got 3 shiny Meowths today.
I'm trying to think what came out recently, even. But I guess nothing really good has come out recently anyway.
No, not for new shinies. I mean, I'll look through level 1s after. I think I do have probably some oddball ones that you don't have.
Oh, I'm sure. A lot of people seem to get the ones that I...
Yesterday I encountered it was a level 1 Aerodactyl. Didn't shine, but like that's rare. I don't think Dactyl is really a wild spawn for too many events. I don't know if you have that already.
Probably. Back in the day, it would have been pretty, like, I'm sure it had, like, Kanto events and all that stuff.
Yeah. So I was going to say, I was like the only level 1 Dactyl I've seen. In how many raids? 25, I think.
You know, the rare thing that I saw too late, I think you would have traded it was the Lucario. If that would have shined.
Oh, yeah.
But even the regular one, I need it, too. Because I don't know if it's ever really, like, ever going to be in a main event.
Yeah, it's kind of cool that you can find Lucarios in the wild from time to time. I like how they added those. They're still so rare, though.
Yeah, I think my daily spawn was one the other day. Like, so hopefully.
They look weird on the map. I'm always like, what am I looking at? But so for Pelkia, it will not be boosted. We're going to be looking for a 2280 as the hundo. I don't have this hundo yet. I have the 2 or 3 of the origin forms, but not this guy. But yeah, we might as well do it. There's some good candies and stuff and whatever. But yeah, we'll have probably have one more trade coming up for you guys. Hopefully going to be, it's not guaranteed lucky, but it has a very good shot to go lucky. Got to look through and see if there's anything that Mr. Nader Knots wants,
Yeah,
which I'm sure.
I'll have to look at the shadow one. I'm sure there's guarantees if we were doing that.
2217, dang, okay. Ashley's back, what's up? Get any shinies? Mine is bad and not shiny, but in the snowy background. What about you?
Mine's worse than yours, 2195.
This thing hasn't shined for me the entire rotation. Like Dialga has, I think, like 4 times, and no Pelkia. Where's Solgaleo? Tomorrow. Solgaleo is tomorrow, I believe.
I just always like doing them because candy's always useful.
Oh, the candy's great. 23, no shiny for Mitchell. That's crazy. Shiny for normal cat? Nice. Well, it's kind of like Nate, right? Nate that's with me did all the raids I did. Didn't get any shinies, so it goes like that. I got kind of lucky today, honestly. I don't usually get 3 shiny G-Maxes on these days. No shiny normal cats for me, says Ashley. Okay, let me have a look here through my level 1s. Did you get the Pick-a-Peck?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you have, obviously, Feebas.
Yeah, traded to me.
Cricketot?
You have it.
Paris.
I mean, I take Paris. I think you only have one.
I'd give you that, though.
You sure?
Well, hold on. If I have the family still? Ooh, I don't.
Yeah, you
Okay.
don't. Yeah, no. That's what I thought, because it was the first one you got.
Trying to think of these that you wouldn't have Remoraid.
No, I have Remo.
Okay.
Probably traded to me, knowing my luck.
Some of these only have the one of the Cyndaquil you have, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I like Rockruff too,
Yeah,
I'd give you
don't
him. Goomy, I'm sure you have. Jangmo.
Probably. I do not have Jangmo.
You want that?
I'll take it.
All right. We'll do the level 1 Jangy. And this has a decent chance of going lucky. Not guaranteed, but we're going to try. How'd that not work? Took me to your profile. There we go. Still going to be a sick-looking trade. Packer, what's up, man? Okay, here we go. Get the level 1 shiny Jangmo for the shiny Pinsir. Good luck. I love Pinsir, man, so I'm happy for this trade. Okay, they're cooking. Come on, man. Go lucky. Just do it. Not lucky, okay? Mine is stink, and his is stink, too. Well,
I appreciate it, though.
either way, yeah. At least you got a level 1. But dang, there's no extra special today, is there?
There was, but
Oh, it expired?
yeah, I think we had 4 during Meowth hours.
Go back in for a second, see. I didn't see the number. Yeah, I see your new profile picture. Is that me on Gyarados?
Yeah, no.
Dang, okay.
Yeah.
Man, we should have used those. I didn't even think about that. Still cool, though.
Well, you know I don't trade people, though.
Trading is, I mean, something I got to do more of. I always trade my specials every day and stuff. But trading in general, even for like non-shiny, is a good way to get nice stuff. Also, Regigigas down by the water. I'm going to run the Reggie.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the Growlithe, actually. Call it.
Yeah, I was going to say, Marissa, I didn't know that either. Like, if there was extra trades today, you should have taken advantage of that. Also, Catch 10 gives us Nidoran Male that's not shiny. Number 2, Nidoran Male that's not shiny either.
All right. Well,
I'm going to cross here and then that way. You're doing the Growlithe?
yeah, so I gotta go back to Ebert Avenue, where there's 2 there.
Well, good luck on your Growly. Thanks for coming out today. Thanks for the trades.
Yeah, thanks.
See you, Mr. Nadernauts. All right. Nate has deceased. Well, he's headed off to the afterlife. We're going to go do the Regigigas. Love the trades, says Garlic. It's fun until, like, you spam a bunch of them and don't get anything good. Like, I don't like when you're trading non-shinies and it just takes so long and there's, 30, 40 trades in between luckies. So it can be fun. It can also be a huge pain in the butt. I still have my Go Plus running for now, but yeah, we'll do the Reggie and then you take the Shadow Regigigas. Okay. Was it called Jeepert Avenue before you started streaming there? No, dude, I called it that because I started getting birds there. So we're trying to get the city to rename it. I don't think they ever will, but no, that's one of my original names. Shundos come from trades. I literally have never got a Shundo from a trade. So you can see I do have 2 Schlundos technically. Actually, no, technically this came from a trade. My only traded one, but it's not lucky. What I was going to say is this has been bottle capped. And so is this. So I've never got a natural Schlundo ever. And I have so many lucky trades coming up when I'm going to be in LA. So I really, really hope we can pull one there. I got close recently. I'm sure you guys saw this. Like, so nuts. This will be a Shundo someday. The next time a Silver Cat comes out, this will be. To finish my bird set. What a cool one to have for that, too. Also, gotta walk it more. Dude, how didn't we get the kilometers in to walk Gigas? I guess G-Max days you're standing around a lot, right? But still, I feel like we covered a decent amount of ground. Mr. Squirtle. But yeah, that level 1, I still can't believe Marissa gave me that. That's the kind of person that she is. And she got a Walmart Shundo, so hers is a bottle capable Shundo as well. Like, that trade was insane. Usually when someone gets something really good, the other person gets dog poo. Like, that's always how those go. But not that trade. Get to remote Banzuki this week and maybe Rachel. Cool. He walks slowly. He has bad knees. The Gigas. Yeah, he looks like he's taking a little bit easy, gingerly on the knees. Speaking of Gigas, let's do this one. Hop in on our dude here, which apparently I'm too far away from. Oh yeah, the weekly challenge, I was going to say. I think I have to start putting Lunch and Kristen into mine. I think those are the next ones. I'm pretty close with Banzuki too, but I'm going to see him in like a week, so we'll just do our trade in person, makes more sense. Yeah, that was an amazing trade. I still think it's the best trade of all time I've done, Marissa. Until I end up somewhere getting a Shundo. We'll see. Spam out some other ones. There we go. If you want to hop in on this, feel free to snipe on in. Holy water on the streets, man. That is mucho amounts of water. But it should be a very, very exciting week, especially near the end of it. So, obviously tomorrow we're going to have Solgaleo, Lunala come out and stuff again. Can't be shiny, but still kind of cool. But yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, big days, Kalos Tour, can't wait. I'll, of course, have some streams before then, but one of these days this week I do want to take off. So Thursday is not really a taking off day. I won't be live that day, but I have to fly and travel the whole day, right? But there's another day in between that I'm going to have to do that to get my ducks in a row, make sure I'm packed and ready for my trip. I'm a bad member, forgot to like the stream even though I've been here the whole time. Nah, it's all good. It's totally fine. 3 of us, okay. You can hear the wee-woos coming in the background. Won't be high enough friends with y'all before LA. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, by Chicago probably should be real. Won't let me join, I even restarted. Really? Weird. Okay. I mean, we have this, I'm not even worried at all, but kind of interesting. Maybe it was like one of those like shadow blocked ones. But yeah, I've duoed a bunch of these. We can definitely trio it pretty easily. That's a lot of sirens. Holy moly. Alright, no one ready enough for the raid. I guess it's fine though. Let's do it. See if we get ourselves a hairy shoulder shiny Reggie. It's been a pretty good day. I mean, as far as Gmax days go, I don't ever expect to get hand over fist shinies. It's usually very slow and steady. I have only had 2 Gmax days I didn't get the shiny on. So getting 3 today is pretty cool. Of course, trading one of those for the shiny Heatmore. I think that worked out pretty good. And yeah, poor Nate, man. Did all the same raids that I did and didn't even get a shiny. That actually happened to him one time when we were doing Dynamax Suicune. It was the first time Suicune came out. And I think we did about 40 raids that day. And I got 2 or 3. He didn't get one the whole time. It was the same thing. I gave him one at the end. He always works hard on these days, and they kind of give him some awful luck. 0 Meowth because my server has too many trolls. What's that mean? Oh, yeah, Rail was great. I mean, we spent some time together. It was a lot of fun. As it always is. I just saw a guy driving down the wrong side of the road past me. Like, literally completely on the left side of the road. Interesting. Because, of course, here in North America, we drive on the right side. I don't think that guy knows that, though. He's just fully on the wrong side of the road. People who join the raid take up space and don't do anything? Yeah, I guess it depends, right? It depends on, like, how good a counter stuff they have, too. I think people are sometimes trying their best. They just don't always have the best stuff. It definitely happens. Did somebody leave this? Hopefully not, because, I mean... there we go, they're back. And it's recommending steel types because they're weather boosted right now. Sweet, there we go. Drop some gems, as long as everyone uses gems here. So if you're in this raid, make sure you drop gems if you want to be successful, otherwise we're not going to beat the raid. Manish, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome in. Okay, Gem Mythos going in again. I don't know why it's like been broken. Seems to get to like spam that. Don't like leaving the house, says Garlic. Yo, I really hope someone else is dropping gems too. Not really sure what's going on here. I've dropped almost all of mine so far. Okay. Alright. There we go. That was weird. Live in a rather close proximity to a mall, and it's a nightmare. Black Friday and Valentine's Day. Yeah, I mean, I definitely can see that. This area is not super busy. I don't live here though. We live like 40-ish minutes away. I should have brought more fighting types, man. I know these are recommended because they're weather boosted, but I don't know if we're gonna beat this. It's looking super close for a 3-piece. I don't know if we ever had it this close. 3 shiny Gmax Meowth, nice. Oh, you mean me? Yeah, I was pretty lucky today, man. I don't often do this good. I was just saying that before, Jerry, that we got very lucky. Very, very lucky, especially, like, people have been speculating what the odds would be on them. I don't actually know, but it seemed like today they're probably 1 in, I don't know, maybe 1 in 10. I would take a Gigas to go with it, another Shundo, so I can water ski them around. But how was your day, Jerry? Good to see you, man. Gums says invite me. Well, I'm in a raid, so that's humanly impossible. Because, again, I'm in a raid. But hi. Hi is what humans say when they come in. I like to communicate with humans like that. Here we go. Yeah, Jerry's going to LA. The Jer Bear. Why did I recommend my Guardy? 2 shiny Gatos for normal cat. Very nice. Very nice indeed. This is like the sweatiest Reggie raid I've ever been in. I didn't think it would be, but it's turned into that. Yeah, I know. Same here, Jerry. We have, I think, +1 today. Actually, the sun's down now, so it's probably back to minus again, but it was briefly in the pluses today. All right, make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. Or don't. Do whatever you want. This is a 24-37. Get to hang out with all my favorite people. I'm so jealous. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a fun time. But here we go. Mr. Reggie, just do it. He's like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't like Nike. He hates the slogan. I'm going to go for the quick catch because he's lost my business. But yeah, all in all, I mean, pretty decent. Okay, Gems, that's enough. Let me just double check we didn't get any hundos off the Go Plus. It looks like no. So we did get actually 3 of these, 3 of the shiny long boys. And then I traded 1 to Nate for the level 1 Heatmore. But all in all, a pretty awesome day. But on that note, guys, I'm going to wrap for the day. Go and get some food and stuff. But thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I do really appreciate those of you that come and chill in the streams, man. It's the difference in everything. So sincerely, thank you. Should be live again tomorrow, so make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. You know when I go live, all that stuff. Have a fantastic night, though, guys. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.